Yo, we just wrapped up an episode with my friends on Christmas hats and all, man. Talking about our favorite movies, festivities, foods, talking about what to buy Dad, what not to buy Dad on Christmas. You can get a lot of here for your Christmas shopping, I guess, on this podcast too. Look, we're kind of lit a little bit off these IPAs and this fun. We smoked some weed, took a break. Look, just watch the podcast. I love you guys. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Kwanzaa. I hope you have a happy Hanukkah. Anything you celebrate, I hope you guys are happy and fulfilled. And thank you for continuously supporting our podcast by watching. I'm very excited to, give you guys some new stuff in 2024. We have a lot of big plans. Until then, thank you. I love you. Until next time, peace. Cue the Christmas song.
Merry Christmas.
No, I just feel like it was just really Robin Williams. Whatever that song that he does in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He never had a friend like me.
There's a part in the new one where
he killed that shit.
Will Smith breaks it down to a beatbox and does a little rap in the middle of it. He does a little 8-bar rap. It's a Will Smith rap,
I don't know,
which is gold.
When you see somebody,
yeah, I mean for a kids movie, it's
but
perfect.
when you see somebody like Robin Williams, who is
Williams.
like he don't even make music, and then it's just like to kill a musical part in it. He was just it, man. He had the freaking that voice. He had like the soul. He had everything. I haven't seen the live action, so I can't.
Dude, I was hearing a lot of stuff recently because someone was talking about how what a legend Robin Williams was, and I guess a lot of comedians back in that day kind of hated Robin because of the condition that he had. He was medicated for it, and then he said, I don't want to take my meds because they don't make me me. I'm not funny when I'm not on my meds.
Yeah.
He's so rapid fire and whatever. Comedians would be like, Robin, don't come see me at the club because if you come see me at the club, you're going to accidentally do my material. He was like a notorious accidental joke thief.
Really?
Because he would hear other comedians' material and just his brain would work in such a way that he'd be on stage just riffing on shit.
And he would
I'm over here, and I'm going like this, and I'm talking about...
And
he'd say other people's whole bits.
Oh, what?
And, and it happened a couple times to comedians that weren't as far along as him that were still doing little Tonight Show sets and stuff like that. And so he started stealing from people that were trying to come up. So people after a while started being like, Robin, you can't come see us. I love you to death, bro. I understand you can't control this, but do not come see my show.
He was probably a cool dude to work with. If you were working alongside him, I'm assuming he was probably pretty cool.
I bet you the material thief, getting your material stolen probably happens in just conversation at the house.
Yeah.
You're smoking, chilling, and you're just telling jokes, bouncing off of each other.
That's where that an intellectual property thing as a comedian. It's it's way different than music, right?
But it happens in music.
It does. Fucking just the other week, Olivia Rodrigo did her set on Saturday Night Live, and her whole set was basically she has this song where she's talking about how she's not a perfect pretty girl or whatever, she's a badass chick or whatever.
Yeah.
But so it starts out as this fancy princess tea party set, and then slowly she starts throwing the cake around and spilling the tea everywhere and showing her underpants and all this other stuff, and turns into a bad girl thing. And she's got a knife and stuff and stabbing the cake over and over again. This other girl who did a video that was like that, a tea party gone wrong, put a side by side of Olivia's set and her video, and a lot of the stuff looks copied. She reached out to the set designer that did the whole thing for SNL, and he blocked her and stopped responding to her and stuff, and super shady. And ordinarily I'd be maybe there's nothing new under the sun, a Princess Tea Party gone wrong isn't like the most unique idea that ever happened. Maybe it could happen twice. But then I remember like Olivia Rodrigo's whole career started with her having to pay Paramore a bunch of fucking money because the song that she came out with sounded exactly like the fucking famous Paramore song. And everyone was like, wait, are you just stealing from Paramore?
Dude, no.
And so now Paramore gets like all the money from that song. So I'm like, you've done this before.
Yeah.
So they get the money off her song?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Copycats are like like getting close to a sound and blowing up is like a much
sound.
It's a much bigger
That's
thing
what it
than you
is.
guys even realize.
The sound,
you know,
definitely. Like,
and I mean, think about the artists that are like that did a lot of legwork themselves, but like they're right at that cusp where they've got the following and they're kind of running out of material. Mm-hmm. Those are the people who tend to bite the most, is because it's like they're right there and they're already got shows to fulfill and they can't just be doing the same old material.
If all of a sudden I see someone if I could just sound just like Top, I'm gonna be like, you can't. They're like, especially it's unique people who have like a unique voice. They're doing a very unique thing, and then it's like when someone else sounds just like that, you're like, how?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of a tough thing though, like, because I mean, especially with like viral trends and TikTok stuff, like if you want to be popping or whatever, like you want to do what everyone else is doing that's going viral right now. So it's like there's a certain amount of it where, okay, I have to copy what other people are doing because that's what's hot right now. But when it comes to like copying sounds or style or whatever, like you saw Oblé Reed was just posting the other day. Some dude was like posting like 7-8 comments on his thing that he stole Aminé's whole style or whatever. And like,
did you guys look up that dude?
Yeah, well, I'm a big fan of Aminé, and they don't sound really anything alike. I think they'd complement each other well on a song. But I hit Oblé up. I was like, man, you even stole his little hash mark over the E, bro. What are you talking about? I was just fucking with him.
And the dude does have that.
But yeah, he does have a little hash mark over the E.
How do you say it?
What is it?
Aminé?
Anime spelled wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
he's dope though. I love Aminé.
Yeah, he's dope. But it's Christmas time in the city. It's beautiful. It's Saturday at around 2:00 p.m. Pacific time, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're feeling good. We're just bringing in the spirit. Checked out the Bazaar downtown Spokane.
How's the Brazier?
It was cool, man. It's like a lot of people jammed into elevators, getting down to those floors. So sometimes,
What is it?
It's basically a big, like, they just take River Park Square and they just put all these booths on 3 floors, and it's all these, like, it's handcrafted. Like Chris Bovey was there at for the vintage print. Carly was there. She had some stuff there, and
so it's just like local art,
shops.
So it's a way for you. It's a way for a local artist to have like a pop-up shop.
Yeah,
that's right.
Like a street fair,
and they have music too. So they got people playing like live music there. Just a little guitar, just singing. Cool. Yeah, and of course there's still like pictures with Santa Claus and all that. So it's kind of just a vibe. It's
started today, or
it started today.
Nice.
Yep. So we thought we were going to get there at 10 a.m. and just beat the rush, but
that
parking garage just be popping, dude. Like, it's just people are kind of cutthroat. This is something I wanted to like just bring up to anybody that does listen. Is like it's super easy just to be kind as hell. So like I feel like what ends up happening, and this is whether you're at Costco. For some reason, to me, it happens a lot at Costco.
Costco is the place, bro. We straight had a lady jump and karate kick the back of our last car and like dent the car. She was just walking by and she just did like a flying Bruce Lee at us, bro. And I have no idea.
You guys?
Yeah, at our car and seriously dented the back of the old Nissan SUV that I used to have. We weren't backing out of the space. We weren't like about to hit her or anything. She just got a wild hair up her ass and
say something to you.
Karate kicked the shit and then walked off. No, didn't say nothing.
Weird.
It costs nothing to be nice, but people out here putting in extra effort to karate kick and be mean.
Methamphetamine.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
God damn. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if she was really beefing with you, she would have said something. I think she was on drugs in the middle of a parking lot and probably was just like, I just wanted to karate kick it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got, like you said, a wild hair. Just needed to karate kick some stuff.
It was a red Nissan. She had that bull in her, You see the little...
Something happened.
But
you got the last, like, something.
But Costco's crazy. You go to, when you go places... Regardless, you're running into people, right? Mm-hmm. And in ways that you're kind of just like, oh, you go, or where there's a lot of opportunity to just be real nice to the people that are around you. And what I feel like happens is you go to a place and you have the great intentions and you say, excuse me, and, oh, hey, my bad. You just want to be cool. And then people don't fucking care. And they just look at you like, and they just keep going. And then eventually that wears you down. And then we all get cynical in that way.
No, for
and
real.
we go into the store kind of just like, whatever, dude. Fuck everybody, man. I just got to get in and get out.
I agree. I'm a personable person, but when I go into Costco or like those big places, I don't think I make eye contact with one person.
You're just in to get your shit and get out.
That's
you don't
the
want to have
consensus
to.
that I see when I'm looking
hear,
around.
and I do hear people like trying to like bring up the Choi, and usually it's the guy trying to sell something.
Yeah.
Or even
That's usually where I'm like, oh shit, I'm not looking at anybody. Like, cause that lady goes Costco card, and I'm just like, you know, I don't even look at her.
Yeah.
And then you get in and you walk by that electronics section. And there's that dude in the suit, and he's just like, "Hey, what's your cell phone bill?" And you have to look at him.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, "Oh yeah, I'm
You
not
get about
here to
3
look
of
at
those. You
anyone."
get like,
I'm
hey,
not-
what's your cell phone bill? Hey, well, you got a knife?
Yeah.
Like, they got a knife guy there. They got a pots and pans.
Well,
guy
you
there?
just
could-
realize that like you're not in the market to look at anyone.
So I'm kind of thinking more in the sense of like when people are cutting through lanes. You know,
Yeah.
people. There's
And
like,
so I'm bad because like I'll cut you off because like cut you off. I don't even really exist. You don't even exist in my brain.
Yeah. You just
know
on your
what I
own.
mean? Like I just,
No, I used to be that way. I've really had to break myself out of that because a lot of times I'm out with my kids and like I'm really trying to show my kids, you know, that like most people in the world are okay. The world's a cool place. Most people are cool, and I want to like present that to them. So I want to give them as many opportunities. So I find myself in these situations where like we all got in an elevator the other day. We were at River Park and Kennedy wanted to go down and check out the Lego store. You got to take that elevator down to the Lego store. So we get in the elevator. We're like 12 deep with people, and everyone's kind of looking at each other like, "Are we in the right place? Did we do the right thing?" There's like this awkward silence. So I just like I just like decided to be the one to speak up. I was like, "Okay, when the elevator starts, we all jump at the same time," and everybody kind of laughed and stuff like that, and kind of broke the tension and stuff. Sometimes people don't respond to that, or they kind of get like awkward if you try to be social with somebody that you don't know. Because in this like social media generation where we're used to talking to people with like faceless, you know, through DMs or whatever, through text, people don't answer their phones anymore. So it's like a lot of times you don't get that face-to-face interaction, but like initiating that with people will kind of either give them a deer in the headlights moment or they will respond to it and kind of break that tension a little bit. And I felt like we all hopped off that elevator like going into Willy Wonka or something. Everyone kind of had this like look of wonder in their eyes, and it like changed a little bit.
dude, because it does. And even just simple stuff like oh, hey, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you good.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Like just like going a little above and beyond, just even in just like, oh no, hey, I'm just out here shopping. Hey, no, please, you know, go. Like old lady, or you know, oh, no problem. And I get it all the time because I'm still that person where I go out and I'm just like, oh, hey, my bad. I'm in, or no, go ahead, you first. Excuse me, oh, my bad. You know, like, and people are just like. Like what? It just looking at me like I'm crazy for even just being like polite. So
there's certain settings where like I'll you know be a certain. I'm a chameleon. I'm a chameleon.
It just makes it more
That's a way to move,
enjoyable
though.
when everybody is when you are the person that is just. Especially this time of year, because it's the best excuse to just be joyful and to just, you know, because like this all ties into we're at the bazaar, we get in there, you know, you packed in, there's people everywhere, you trying to, you know, it's just a lot of people. So it's like a lot of people that are kind of all tunnel vision, they don't give a fuck about you, and they're all just moving. And, you know, I just feel like if we all had a little bit more like, these are our neighbors, like, what's up, man? I see somebody, what's up? Like, hey, like, cool, like, good morning. Like,
I think that comes from
how often do people just say good morning? Hey,
Yeah.
good morning. How you doing? Cool. Hey, sweet. Like we're not trying to sit and talk. Like it's just like, hey, how you doing? Good morning.
Yeah.
What's up? Like,
I don't know
like
if that comes from like the sales training or what that is, but I feel like it's kind of in my nature a little bit to be like I don't know, just like I want to remind everybody around me that like we all just humans, you know, we could be neighbors even if we're neighbors on Earth, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just a human going about my business, you're going about your business, we're bumping elbows right now, but like we don't have to be weird about it. You know what I'm saying?
You probably follow somebody who follows them on Instagram or something. Like you're probably not that far off from these people
For
either.
real.
That's someone's mom of somebody you follow, or you know, it's kind of crazy. Like Spokane's not that big, or wherever you're at isn't that big. So I just feel like it really is. It's just easy to do it, man. It's easy to fall out of it, but it's easy to be intentional and just say like, you know, what I'm doing is adding a little bit of. It's like, because maybe somebody they kind of looked at me crazy when I was just being polite, and then they're just kind of like, maybe they're just like, there's some hope.
Yep. Well, and it's
people are
crazy
nice.
how it can change the whole dynamic. Case in point, this just happened. Last night we were out looking at Christmas lights with my mom. We have this house that we go to out in the valley off Bowdish that has this big Nightmare Before Christmas setup because both my daughters are obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas. But dude is like hand painted like the Boogeyman and Jack and Sally and like all the characters. Like his whole yard's full of stuff and lights and everything. It's a huge display, and we go there every year to look at it. And he adds a little bit every year and stuff like that. And it's a little different every year. This time we get there. And we're out there looking at it. The dude comes out of his garage. He said, "What's up? I'm Javier. This is all my stuff. Do you guys want to come up and take a look at it? Do you want me to like show you all this stuff?" And we've been there like 5 years and never seen this guy. He comes out one time. My daughter gets to take pictures with all the stand-ups right next to him. He's telling me stories about how he put all this stuff together. He smelled like really good weed. Like, so I'm learning that this dude's just a pothead that loves to make these, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, so I'm vibing with this dude because we're kind of talking, but also my daughter's getting this experience that we've never had. We've been to this place 5 years running, but just him reaching out and being like, "Yo, let me tell you about my shit. Let me introduce myself." I'm like, "Yo, Javier is a cool motherfucker."
It's
like,
all it takes, man. All it takes. Too.
Yeah.
And so I think the little bit extra connection, it just makes us all feel better because you kind of feel like there's not hope when it's just everybody's so cold to each other.
Lemmings.
And everybody's just so like, I'm going to get mine. I'm going to take care of mine and everybody else. And it's just like, man, like, but it didn't used to be like that, but we get so populated and, everybody
I do
just
identify
kinda,
with you on the Costco thing, though, Cody.
Oh,
In
I'm
Costco,
just talking about grocery
I
shopping.
do the chameleon thing all day. I'm in my own lane. I'm not rude to anybody.
Actually, you know
but
what's
I'm not
funny
going
is,
out of my way to interact with anybody. I'm in and out.
Typically I am very social. We went out to eat recently and we had a funny interaction at the bar. Remember that guy? Like he made that wrong drink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
No,
so it's
Cody's
just-
a true salesman, dude.
And so, like, I mean, like it's a like being social is like, it's just one of those things where like, yeah, of course, when it's
It
time
takes
to be
effort.
true.
All you had to do is put in the effort to say, "Oh, what are you making? Oh, what happened there?" That was
Yeah.
it.
Well, no, what I did is I made sure
what happened? Tell the story. I wanna know.
Oh, okay. So what ended up happening was the guy made the wrong drink and we distracted him and he put cranberry sauce huckleberry.
Yeah, he like autopiloted another drink that he's been making.
And then he was like, "Oh fuck, I made it huckleberry." And he went over to the sink and I said, "Hold up." And then he looked over at me. And it was just like, you just cut, and I had to ask him a few questions. He wasn't just going to give me the drink.
Yeah.
You have to like be like, so, you have to like
was
kind of
so
blend
smooth,
your way
dude.
into there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it was funny. It was
very
funny.
smooth. He was just
But
like-
yeah, I'm not a guy who doesn't add holiday cheer. I'm somebody who grocery shops with one track mind. That's all.
Costco is a different animal,
But
bro.
that's why I bring that up because I'm just saying, I'm not saying that we should be conversating with people. I just think that it's cool. Like people don't even do the like, if they're kind of, when you kind of almost hit each other, they'll just be like, and just keep it pushing rather than just being like, "Oh shit, my bad."
we can make eye contact for a
excuse
minute.
me.
Yeah.
Or like nobody says excuse me anymore. Nobody's just like, "Oh, excuse me, I was in your way. My bad. My bad." Like nobody just does that. They're just like, "Get the fuck out my way." Like,
That main character
so
syndrome,
that's
bro.
what I'm
Everybody
saying.
just
I'm not
assumes they're
saying-
the main
I'm not
character
saying
of the
talk to
story.
people. I'm just
They
saying a quick like, "Oh, hey, ooh, my bad." Just like taking that little bit extra effort to let the person know, "Hey, look, I'm not an asshole."
What's this beer about?
Oh man, check
16
out,
ounces?
Yo, Brick West is the shit. I don't know if you guys have ever been there.
It's
but
really good.
What is this?
This shit slaps.
Westbound train.
Yeah, this is the westbound train. This
I
is
got
the
the out
IPA.
cold. This IPA as
Yeah, I
well
want
as
to
a
try that
cold
one.
India
I want
Pale.
to try that one.
Oh,
Is
that's
there
the cold
another one of
IPA.
those?
Yeah,
Ooh,
this
I gotta
one's
try
really
that.
good.
Is there another one of those
I
on that
gotta
one?
try
No,
that.
someone drank one of the other Westbound, and I had
no,
to
I got
add
the-
that one to it.
I got the
only
only
one.
You only got
one.
the only one.
We've
I'm
actually
sorry.
been kind of exclusively buying cold IPAs lately. I don't know if it's a seasonal thing, but the cold IPA,
It's good.
something's done in the
This
process.
is
It's
good.
a little different, but it's really good.
This is delicious.
Brick West, man, I'm saying they probably got the best patio, especially for the summertime. And
Yeah.
a huge inside, like double, like the top little spot.
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
how we
been
shot
on
us.
top of the
Yes,
Remember
yeah.
that?
Bro, the 100th episode out there on the patio was fucking
100th episode
so,
out there.
so sick.
Yeah, check out Brick West, man. Right downtown, they're great.
Because we drink it,
But,
and they
all right.
gave it to us.
And that guy
So I
even
got some
too.
categories here, man. Some
Categories?
Christmas
Ooh.
categories.
All right.
We like
Let's
to
do it.
round table some of the favorites in these
Let's do
categories.
it,
So I'm gonna mix them up though, because I put them in order. But I'm
Oh,
gonna do.
yeah.
We'll start with. I want to start with Christmas songs. What Christmas songs do you guys love, and what Christmas songs do you hate? because I know that there's both on both sides.
Yeah, I would say as far as love goes, anytime it's this season that John Legend album is going on, playing front to back, the
This
John
is
Legend
love?
album. Yeah.
You love it.
Yeah.
I
I
do love
love
it
the
too.
whole John, because the thing is, like, I've heard all the old Christmas classics and stuff like that. I have ones that I like, but I've heard them all so much. Having like a whole album of newer Christmas music that I haven't heard a whole lot of, that's just a banger from front to back.
Yep.
It's easy every time.
I'm gonna say mine is somehow, I don't know how. I know Zach's gonna just be like, I'm telling you, but somehow Bublé got me.
Bublé, bro.
He got me within the last 2 years,
Bublé
and I'm
is
like, and I'm
fire.
thinking to myself, like, how? Like, I mean, he's not a classic, but he's
a classic.
He's gonna become a classic.
He's a classic, bro.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Bublé, and
Bubbles.
then ones I hate are
No
like
songs, and is there any specific songs that
I'm
you
just that
done.
whole album that he did back in the day. That was like that Christmas album that you can tell is like an older recording of. it.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? It pops up in the little rotations
I know
or
what you're
whatever.
talking about. I know what
And
you're
I
talking
put it
about.
on. I've actually seen it playing and been like, oh, and went back to that playlist and played that whole album or whatever. But, and then the ones that I don't like are like the super old, like fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's all pretty good.
It just depends. There's some. I feel like there's some songs that.
This might be controversial. This might not. I'm done with Mariah, bro. If I never hear that fucking song again.
I was afraid to say
If I
that.
never hear it
I was
again,
afraid
I'm
to
cool.
say that.
I'm done.
But I do like it. Like
love
my
it.
wife would hate it.
I
My wife would
absolutely
hate.
love it.
I'm done.
I love both of them. Christmas, lights on the tree.
Christmas.
Why
come
would I
on.
not like that?
This
I
shit
don't
is
know.
hard.
But I mean,
This
like,
shit is
I feel
hard.
like just somehow. Okay, here's the thing. I feel like something has to go. Like that.
Dude, you know Mariah Carey. Those are her top two. Her top two
know.
songs of all time on her Spotify are Christmas songs. So, because it's like that's the.
She
Dude,
got
Bublé
other
got me.
bangers
That's
though,
the gift
bro.
that keeps giving her
Yeah.
dollars on Christmas. Like Christmas brings around, she's like, "Oh, I got a deposit."
There's some pretty good country ones though too. There's some pretty good like country.
Oh,
Christmas
really?
albums,
I'm
yeah.
trying to think of some.
Mariah tried to
country.
make a New Year's song. She was trying to ride off the fame of the Christmas song.
I
swear
would
she
be
did a
too.
New Year's
I'm
song.
trying to get a
And
new
it's
Just
not
think of a
good.
New Year's song.
It's not
Fucking
good.
what
New
you gotta
Year's.
throw a drop. You gotta. That's the thing about making music like at that level. It's like once you release it, it's not like you can be like, oh, just joking.
You can't think of a New Year's song? Prince, bro? 2000 party over.
Oh,
Oops,
okay.
out of time.
Okay. Yeah. True.
Damn.
A New Year's song. It's just not a thing.
Or Will 2K, bro? Willennium?
That's the
You
one
know
I'm thinking. That's the one I'm thinking. Of.
What is it? How's it go? I
How's that one
forget.
go?
It's the one he sampled Rock the Casbah for, right?
Yeah, it's like
No,
Or whatever it
Year's,
is, I
New
can't-
Year's doesn't need a song.
it's like one of my favorite Will Smith songs.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
so
good
when,
song.
like when somebody says Christmas music, I think it's beginning to look a lot. That's what.
But you
I
hear
think it
Bublé
is.
sing that, though, and I'm with it.
Oh, is that? Did he sing? He
Bublé
sings that
will
one.
do that
yes,
one, yeah.
that's the one.
So so the one that I really like so there's certain ones because I'm super sentimental, so there's like certain songs that hit different. Like there'll be certain songs I don't like to listen to until it gets really close to Christmas.
Yeah.
So like,
What the fuck?
I'm saying, I know it's weird. Movies too, same thing.
What the
Because it's like I don't want
fuck?
to burn. Like
So
I don't
you
wanna
haven't
burn
seen
the
Home
good
Alone
shit.
yet?
No.
What?
No
Bro,
way.
we've been Christmas in it. We just watched
way.
Elf this
It's
morning.
No, all those
You've
are saved. As soon as I
got
hit
a
like the
fucking-
week of Christmas, then I'll start like
That's
pulling out. I
wild.
watch all the other ones that aren't that
You're
good.
not
Four
even
Christmases.
watching those.
I watch
Yeah.
I watch the stuff.
Four
that's like-
Christmases was great.
it is,
Four
but that's like
Christmases
one
is
that I'll
great.
burn early. There's like some early, but I can't
Fred
watch Christmas
Claus.
Story. I can't watch, I can't watch Christmas Vacation. I can't
Yeah.
watch any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, music. So like, Teddy Swims has a Christmas album that slaps.
That's country.
dude. Teddy Swims. No, he's like, what is Teddy Swims?
No, that's not country. That's like soul.
Put in Teddy
Like soul,
Swims.
like-
Soul. That's white
No.
boy soul.
Teddy Swims, like he's like
Teddy
I would
Swims.
say he's like R&B,
R&B soul,
like
yeah.
blue eyed
Okay,
okay,
soul.
go ahead.
So he's got a raspy voice, but that one song,
Big white dude.
is,
Yeah.
tatted up. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
He's from the country.
Even though
Well,
it's
yeah,
been
but,
said
like-
many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Like
with
that
that
one.
raspy.
That's like a Christmas Day, Christmas Eve.
I
like,
gotta get on
certain
that.
ones
I gotta
hit,
get on that
like,
level.
Yo,
Really good.
Merry Christmas.
And then
let's-
another one that I like is that bells will be ringing.
Yeah.
sad too.
What is this?
Oh, what a Christmas.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the words
Oh
are.
yeah, the blues on Christmas.
My baby's gone.
Oh my god.
The Eagles got that one, but Teddy kills that one on the,
Oh,
on the,
I
on the
bet.
project.
I like a
check that out.
live. Who's that dude who does it live? It's like fucking old school. Fuck, I'm gonna blow his name. Super popular. Help me out.
What are you talking about?
It's a live concert for Christmas.
Oh,
Nutcracker?
Bruce Springsteen.
There it is.
Oh, the
Oh,
Bruce
yeah.
Springsteen shit is
Oh,
tight.
God.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
I know the Chance the Rapper shit is good too.
Oh
bro,
my
but-
god, the Bruce live shit is like fucking.
Dude, I was
that's just
rolling
great.
a blunt right over here. This girl was smoking a cigarette. She could tell I was vibing because I was singing loud in my car to this shit, and
Dude,
it was
hell yeah.
and it was rocking around the Christmas tree. You know, I go loud. I was just rolling a blunt, just moving around. Ooh, hung where you can see. Yeah, dude. That shit slaps, dude.
I'm gonna tell
Brenda
you right
fucking
now.
Brenda Lee, Brenda who, Brenda somebody does that song. It's fucking. That is a classic. It doesn't need to be redone. If it got redone, it'd be ruined, dude. There's something about the recording and her and how that sounds.
What are you trying to
rocking
look
around
up?
the Christmas tree. That's
What
the
I'm
one.
trying to look up right now, this reminded me of something. I'm going to take like 3 minutes of your time and I'll add this
That's a
in
lot.
because this is an old song. I need you to listen to this though because not enough people have heard this.
Okay.
I need you guys to listen to this Christmas song that I heard the other day and just tell me your opinions on it. You want to talk about weird Christmas songs?
Brendan, is
This
that
shit-
pin charge?
This shit right
goddamn it.
here, this is Linda Bennett from the 70s. This is an old-fashioned
This
Christmas.
shit right here. Okay.
Listen to this. Please, just give me a few minutes
They
of
were
your
selling
time.
iPads
I
right
promise this will be worth it.
Mike, you got us, dude. You got us on the podcast. This better slap.
This is your music, news, and weather station, bringing you the best in Christmas music on this beautiful Christmas Eve.
Oh, I'll put it in. Just, I played this for my wife and kids the other night. They got so mad at me.
Look outside, the snow is falling. What a sight to see.
Just give it a chance.
Daddy will be coming home as happy as can be. He'll be walking through the door 10 minutes after 9.
Okay.
'Cause the bus he takes each night is always right on time. It's gonna be a very Merry Christmas.
Have you heard this?
With all the children by the
This is wild.
Christmas tree.
Give it a
What
sec,
am I
Cody.
missing?
It's
Give it a sec.
gonna be a real
Have you heard it? You know what the twist is?
Christmas for my children, the daddy and me.
Mike, your mom says just kill me now.
Wait for it.
We're sorry to interrupt this program, but a bulletin has just been handed me. There's been a serious accident involving the number 5 bus out of New Haven. The only information we have is that the bus skidded on a patch of ice and slammed into a tree. Stay tuned to this station for further details.
Mommy, isn't that the bus Daddy rides each night?
Put your mind at ease, my children. Everything's alright. Everyone, don't get excited. Things will be okay.
Get excited.
Nothing bad is gonna happen on this Christmas Day. It's gonna be a very Merry Christmas.
I don't understand what happened.
Just wait for it. Just wait for it. No, you gotta wait for it. I promise. Just a little bit more.
This
I need
takes
you to
so
hear the
much-
whole thing.
It's gonna be
This takes so much attention.
I'm sorry.
old-fashioned Christmas.
I'm sorry, TikTok attention span. I need you here.
For my children, the daddy and me.
Daddy's dead. Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been handed the latest report involving bus number 5 out of New Haven.
SNL
And
skit.
from all indications, we're sorry to report that there were no survivors.
Jesus Christ.
There were no survivors.
Survivors.
Oh my God, this just can't happen. What am I to do?
Oh my God, who wrote
What
this?
have I
Linda
got
Bennett.
left in life to look forward to?
Just hold on. Give it one more minute, please. Oh my
God.
Who will walk me down
On
the
my
aisle?
wedding day, who is gonna buy me toys and take me out to play? Daddy! Daddy!
Merry Christmas, everybody. I know it's late, but I missed my bus. Well, don't just stand there.
Missed the bus.
Help me with these presents.
So she had to pick an epic out. Dude, that's sick.
For my children,
Totally worth the wait.
that daddy and me.
What? Dude, she just gave us a movie and a song, dude.
Merry Christmas, Daddy.
When did that come out?
1976.
Dude, the fact that in 1976 she was like, I'm gonna fucking write a screenplay
Right?
into a movie.
And turn it into a Christmas song. So Daddy made it home. There were no survivors on that bus, just so we're clear.
I saw a comment that said, "This is the only Christmas song that includes the the lyrics "No survivors." Dude,
Everybody on the bus died.
just the fact that they're like, it's like a beautiful Christmas song. Like, just the
fucking bulletin comes in.
hold on, we have a bus. It's sliding. It crashed into a tree.
She was ahead of her time.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know. I've never heard that before. That is fucking wild.
Bro, I heard that.
That
the
was
other-
good.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
good. I like that.
I told you. Okay.
So that wasn't. See, the thing is
Good
like
song,
one
bad
of my
song.
favorite Christmas songs is Weird Al Yankovic. It's a Christmas one. Fucking the night Santa went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
all about
Oh,
him.
that's
It's
so
all about him
funny.
going crazy and shit. But that's like it's like a parody. It's supposed to be funny. This is
It's
like,
just
it's
wild.
just like she was being for real.
ahead
She's
of her
like,
time.
Look, I'm gonna make this sweet song, and then they'll be like, worry,
Drama.
and then we won't know what happened. And we'll go back to sweet, and we'll reassure them, and then it'll be like, there's no survivors. We'll scare
bulletin
him
comes
again,
in.
and then we'll bring it back, and he'll ring the doorbell. He missed his bus. Plot twist, like in a song. Who does that? Nobody does.
Yo, shout out Linda for
Yeah,
that,
that's
man.
sick, dude. Is she still alive?
I don't
Can you
know.
look that
We
up?
had to find out. We're gonna have to find out. Yeah, that's Linda Bennett, an old-fashioned Christmas.
I'm gonna
If you
shoot
wanna
my
play it
shot.
for
I'm
your
gonna see if I
family.
can do a virtual podcast with her if she's still alive.
Linda.
Because that's definitely conversation worthy. When that song.
She's 81 years old and lives in Salt Lake City.
Boom!
There
There
we
we
go.
go. That's drivable.
She's getting emails every day.
You better talk to her about that song, bro. We need answers.
Yeah, that'd be
We
awesome,
need
honestly.
answers.
I think it might not have been so obtainable in her heyday, but maybe at 81 I could get
81. Oh, she's ready. Her phone is not ringing.
her. Yeah, maybe I could get her. Maybe she's blowing up, dude. Maybe that's.
This is her busy
I'm surprised
season
TikTok
right now.
hasn't grabbed that one. It's probably too long. That's why.
Yeah.
It's too much of a build. TikTok
Yeah.
couldn't repopularize this song because
Right.
it was just too much of a.
We're gonna have to clip out a lot of it to make it digestible for our audience. So.
Oh, come on. our real audience. See, we'll cut you a clip if you need it in short span. But if you, so, I'm telling you, man, I know there's some people out there that like to stick with us here, like to hang out and be a part of the experience. It's fun.
We appreciate them.
But,
Otis good
Yeah,
too.
what
The
do you got on
Juicy's
there?
all right. I like that.
So those were kind of my favorite. I hate the what was the one? There was one in that one that I don't like. Noel, no, I don't. Fuck it. I can never hear that song again and be happy.
What about Silent Night? How you feel about Silent Night?
If the
If it's-
chipmunks do it.
If it's
Yeah.
on Christmas,
oh, that's
well,
it on. That's it
we'll
on
let it
Christmas.
then
slide.
it can be good. But if
Okay.
you're just playing it, like there's some songs you can't just be playing.
So those
Yeah.
are those. It's too early for Noel.
too early for Noel. Noel's like a Christmas only. It's
Like the Christmas moment.
Yeah.
a Christmas moment. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Rocking around the Christmas tree. We could
All
we could play that
start
all
that
the
in November,
season.
bro.
we could play that
Yeah,
all season.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I love that.
But another one would be like dun 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 dun.
The bells. You know what I will
need
say?
that. I don't need that.
My daughter really likes this a cappella group Pentatonics. where they make the bum ba ba bum ba with all their mouth noises and stuff. It's like it's no instruments; they just do it with beatboxers and stuff. It's really cool. So that I will allow. Anytime they do those classic ones and kind of flip them and make them a different thing,
Make 'em nice.
I'm with that.
We got some, like, if I saw somebody with an instrument too doing it, that would be sick. But that classic song is,
Yeah.
there's a couple that you just gotta, they're old timey.
I can't hear that bum 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 without the Peter Griffin, that ding fries are done, ding fries are done. He did on Family Guy years and years ago.
With it. You're like, that's it.
Yeah.
I like anything that was in a movie that was really so. Ba-da-da-dum, dum, 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 da-dum, da-da-da-dum, dum, 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 da-dum, da-dum. I'm dreaming. Oh yeah, that's Macaulay Culkin just doing his hair and shit. Like, it's just classic, bro. Like when I hear that, even it's like perfect, man.
Yeah, it's a good moment.
And since we haven't any place to go, let us know. Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, I'm with Let Us Know.
But like, what's the one? What's the one about him trying to get her to stay? And
I really can't stay, baby. It's cold outside.
I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I do.
Rapey.
I
do like it.
I don't think it is rapey. I don't think it is rapey. But I do think that. I mean, I do respect it, but it doesn't. It's not a bop.
Yeah,
it just doesn't bop.
Yeah.
When you hear candles burning low.
Yeah, lots of mistletoe. Or what about?
I'm fucking like, whoa.
Everyone does that little song.
Hang on a mistletoe.
That's how
I'm going. A lot of people do it. John Legend does it. Somebody did it years before him.
John Legend.
This Christmas.
You know, another one that I liked that was playing when I took my story today at the mall was the Queen Christmas song. They got a song.
Oh,
I can't remember.
What
the
is
melody
it?
in my head at the moment, but yeah, it's a Queen has a really good Christmas song.
Yeah, they do.
So there's a lot of good. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones, and there's some ones that aren't so good. And if you guys want to hop in and let us know, I don't know who's.
Yeah,
on
we got
here,
a couple. Your mom, Mike, says Carol Bells from
the Carol of the Bells. That's
Carol of the Bells.
That's the one we were talking about. She's saying the Trans-Siberian Orchestra
She
does a
doesn't
good
like it, or
version.
she does like it?
No, she says it gets caught in her head.
Oh, she loves it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she likes
no, we differ. I think that okay, let's go to the next. Okay, we got a lot of Christmas things going on here.
Christmas
so I'm
themes.
gonna go Christmas foods.
Oh.
So when we're talking about Christmas foods, this can kind of just I don't know. What are you guys feeling?
I'm a
with
sugar
Christmas
cookie
food?
fiend, bro. We ice sugar cookies every year at my house. It's always my goal to try to ice the sugar cookie to look like something that it's not. So if it's like a sock, I'll make it a worm or something like that. I'm a doodler. I'm a designer by nature.
Okay.
So I'm always trying to come up with creative ways to use the cookies to turn them into other stuff because it makes kids laugh. But, bro, once those cookies are set and the icing is set, I will plow through a whole plate of those cookies meant for Santa because that is my kryptonite, bro. I love just a simple cookie with some sugar icing on it.
Is there any other kind of desserts you like? Any kind of like little?
My wife makes this like gooey pumpkin butter cake. She calls it. It got a Paula Deen amount of butter in it. It's absurd. It's got like 3 sticks of butter in it, but
Jesus.
It's ridiculous. That stuff in small doses I got to stick with because I can't be going ham in the whole plate. But that gooey pumpkin butter cake is next level.
Gooey pumpkin butter cake.
Yeah.
Damn, that sounds good.
Sounds so yummy.
What about you? What you like?
So, what was the question?
Christmas foods.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's say foods for me for Christmas. I'm going to say, you guys know those pretzel deals that you never know how to make yourself, which is like pretzel with like chocolate and like, it's like salty.
Oh,
and,
yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Those are like super bomb.
Those are good.
And then also,
yeah, those are actually.
what I make around the house is, I think we're more into right now. We're into like we haven't made deviled eggs in a while, and I haven't had any in a while. But deviled eggs is a Christmas favorite.
Come on.
Yeah.
Deviled eggs. I haven't had any of the new style deviled eggs though. Like
New
I mean,
style?
I mean like older, like same. It's like fucking shooting a 3-point. Like it's like the same thing you see every time. It's like egg with the fucking thing on. But
Yep.
nowadays you see it's all like dressed up, all special. And,
We don't dress it up too much. We'll do some chives, maybe bacon bits if we're feeling extra. But
yeah,
that's
exactly.
about it.
No,
but,
never had no.
But I
bacon
like
bits
the
on it.
regular ones too, and I will inhale them like nobody's
Ooh.
business.
So what is some kind of a new? What is a new? Because we do the egg with the stuff in it and then the red stuff on it. The
There's all
paprika.
Yeah, what is the red
paprika.
stuff? Oh,
Paprika, yeah.
But
There's,
what is
there's
the-
all kinds of new ones. People mix their eggs with avocados now and fill it with like
What?
a creamy
For?
avocado
And then you
thing.
eat it with chopsticks and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You're just like, oh, this
There's
is a
all kinds of different
vegan
ones. There's
option.
like everything
Fucking egg.
bagel
Come
eggs
on,
with the
man.
everything bagel
This is
seasoning on them and
Christmas.
stuff.
Yeah.
Now, if we talking like, so you know, you do turkey for Thanksgiving. I know you do like a ham for Christmas. What do you typically?
Oh.
Is it a ham?
I don't even like ham like that, but for Christmas, it
Christmas.
just tastes different.
This year, I am attempting my first prime rib.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a prime rib for
nice.
Christmas.
Go.
So that's
slow roasted in the oven,
Yeah.
or what? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do some Googling and we'll figure it out. But I'll put it in the air fryer and just pray. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
No, don't
But
set
no,
the
we
house on
used to
fire.
go. Rest in peace, my wife's grandparents. They just passed both of them this last year. We used to go to their
wow.
house every year for Christmas, and they would make a ham, and they would make lamb with like a
Ham and lamb.
a ham and lamb, bro. That's the jam for Christmas.
Ham and lamb is the jam.
They would make ham and lamb, and then a mint jelly and a raspberry jam. So
Ooh.
ham and lamb jam.
That could be part of your
goddamn.
ham and lamb jam.
Yeah, ham and
and
lamb.
jam.
I'm working ham and lamb jamma even if I'm in the slammer, bro.
So I wasn't even thinking honestly
that smells good.
about. I wasn't thinking about deviled eggs, and honestly, that's my
you should.
shit.
You should always be thinking about
I
deviled eggs.
love deviled eggs.
Deviled
dude.
eggs are the type of snack or thing I eat. Like if nobody's watching, it's a
I
problem.
could go. Oh, if they're not watching.
I'll eat 4 or 5 eggs.
Where do you guys stand
like
with
doubles.
eggnog?
I've come around on
like it.
eggnog in the last couple years. I've used
good
it as
with
a
eggnog?
drink
Yeah.
mix, and then I've started drinking it straight. You know,
Yeah.
Dude,
it's
because I'm
good.
telling you guys right now, the most dangerous way for me to get drunk lately is
Eggnog.
Is an eggnog White Russian. So
Yeah.
it's just 2 shots Kahlua, 1 shot vodka, and then fill it up with eggnog. And that shit,
Damn.
bro, it's gone in probably
quick.
like 2-3 minutes. I'm like, all of a sudden it's gone, and I'm like pouring another one. All of a sudden I'm like lit. I'm
That's
like,
3
holy
shots right there.
shit. Well, it's a shot. Yeah, it's 3 shots each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, those will get you going, and I just love eggnog, man. I think at first I didn't know there was egg yolks in it.
Yeah.
Ew, I thought
Yeah.
that they just used the word.
No, I used to be anti eggnog. I used to make fun of people for it. I used to call it elf cum and all this other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'll come around on it.
came around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I know there's some good food out there that you know you want to hate on. It's got a hateable name. So
Yeah.
Eggnog.
I really love. My mom makes like these white powder balls.
Oh yeah,
Christmas
divinity
ball.
white chocolate or the
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You know what
And
I'm
it's like a
talking
little cookie with the powdered sugar on it.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's right.
my wife will do a plate of Christmas cookies and it'll typically have those on it. It'll have these raspberry turnovers that got raspberry jelly in the middle of them. They look like a little like empanada
Oh,
or
I've
something,
seen those,
but they
yeah.
got orange icing on them, so they're like an orange raspberry kind of citrus flavor. And then like toffee and stuff. Toffee, I go crazy
Oh,
for
I
some
know.
toffee or
Fudge.
peanut brittle. Fudge is good in small
Christmas
doses.
Yeah.
Fudge,
Oh,
you
it's
gotta
rich.
have like a
Way
big
too
glass
rich.
of milk or something.
Yeah,
with
like
you.
I'm caught up to the whole like it's too rich. Like I'm right
Yeah.
at that point where shit's too rich now.
Yeah.
No, sometimes it's like it's cool to have just one, and
Yeah.
you just enjoy
Yeah.
one, or you take a big bite, and you're just like,
Yeah,
okay.
that's it. Yeah.
But I am more of a savory man, so I'm going
I
after that
know.
ham.
Yep.
I'm going after the deviled eggs.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah,
Does
mac
anybody
and
make a
cheese.
good-
You can't keep me away from the rolls, bro. If you
Yeah,
got
the
rolls,
rolls,
out, bro.
I know. We're
Does
all
anybody
bad.
make a good like Jello or anything like that?
So we do like a Jello salad. That's what is it? It's got the pretzels on the bottom, and then
Pretzels?
You got a pretzel there on the bottom. Then it got red Jello and whipped cream and some strawberries in it or something. It's like, bro, it
Wow,
goes
that sounds
hard.
and who does that one?
Whitney will make that.
Really?
Yeah, she made it for Thanksgiving. It came out a little weird. The Jello didn't set right. It got kind of wet.
Yo,
But
your
usually
wife
when it
need a
sets
cooking
good and it
show.
all
Sounds like she
congeals
whips
together.
up some.
She does, bro.
Some unique.
She does.
Shit.
I'm lucky, man.
That's fire.
I'm lucky. My
That's
belly,
awesome.
my waistline is not getting done any favors. But
You rolling a Christmas
We in there,
bleezy.
bro.
You're like motherfucker. Oh yeah, come on, man.
He's
You
got
know,
a-
we don't have to take a halftime on this. So,
Yeah.
you know, if you guys,
I've got to
Yeah.
describe
We can
this.
take a
He's got it
halftime,
like
come
he's,
back and do
he's
presents
trying
and
to
all that
break
shit.
it up, but he doesn't want to break it up too much.
not too much. We can't get.
he wants
too
he
thin.
wants what we call a nug blunt.
A nug blunt.
It's a nug blunt, baby.
He could have just left it at the nugs it was.
Yeah.
So
So I want to
looks
throw.
good.
I want to throw something at you guys.
You need more weed in that though.
I'll catch it.
What to get a dad and what not to get a dad for Christmas.
Ooh, good idea.
Ooh, don't get a dad a tie.
Christmas time. Kind of cheesy.
I mean,
tie.
you could maybe get him a tie.
It would
I
have to be
suppose.
funny though.
Yeah, like a funny.
It would have to be like
Yeah,
Like
like
couldn't be serious. Like you just got me
Exactly.
a red tie.
Don't give me like
Well, yeah, of course
No,
not.
give me something with some funny characters or some shit on it. Yeah, no, I go for that.
Yeah.
Okay, don't get him a tie. No, I totally feel that. A vacuum.
Yeah.
Don't give me a vacuum.
Yeah,
don't give me anything serious. Honestly,
No, I mean you could get me tools, bro. I'm always
Yeah,
down for
anything
more
I
tools.
need.
Tools is great. Slippers is always good. I always need a new pair of slippers. I could get a new pair of slippers last week, and I'll tell you today I need new slippers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm constantly going through those.
Yep. No, slippers are good. Tools are good. Anything I need right then and there, I could use up.
Yep. Or yeah.
what should they not get you? What should people-
Anything that's like
Don't get me.
anything that we all benefit from.
yeah, no doubt.
So don't get me.
Don't give me a fucking toaster oven.
Ah.
You know?
Yeah,
Don't give me a
I
goddamn
don't need
vacuum.
appliances.
No.
I don't need. I got.
Cody
my
doesn't want
appliances.
things outside his domain. If it doesn't go in the den,
We've got
don't
gifts.
buy it.
Why aren't we opening gifts?
Well, we will when we come back from the break.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
how
we
we'll
got
come
Secret
back.
Santa.
Good idea.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you not want if you got as a gift? You'd be like,
Most things in life. I'll be honest. Most things in life, like I don't gift well.
yeah.
I don't.
Gifting is it's an art. It
is
really
an
is.
art.
It's hard, dude. I see
I'm not just
where
gonna
it's hard.
act like I receive or give gifts well.
The best way to do it is to do it online. And
You think
I feel like
so?
a lot of us probably wait, and then we have to physically go somewhere and find it. And
Oh,
then
that
it's
sucks.
like, oh shit.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It's like hard, dude, because then it's like more expensive than you thought it was going to be, or they
I
don't
know.
have it, or it's like now you're just limited to whatever selection they have. Where you're online, it's like, bro, have you seen those? Like, okay, I'm gonna just say it right now. I'm pissed, okay, because I ordered a shirt for this podcast,
Didn't make
and
it.
and it didn't make it, and it was.
Well, that's part of order. This whole thing you say is
Yeah.
way better.
Well, you got to just. That's why you hit a Black Friday. You hit it in
Okay.
November. But I'm saying that it was Harry and Marv with the little things, and it was knocking on Kevin's door.
Sick.
Bro, it was so
Yeah,
bad,
it's
dude. So now I'll do it
amazing.
in a bars video so everybody can see it. But I was
Yeah.
like super. But yeah, no, I feel like you can find Instagram, all these
Yeah.
things. You can get all these funny, perfect. Like you can
Yep.
find gifts on the internet. Like you can find
Online
something.
is definitely a big thing now.
But
That's
even
a-
then, it's hard to find what you gonna get them. Like
I know.
if you happen to see something and be like, "Oh, that's them,"
That
but
fits
when you're
perfect.
looking for them,
It's tough.
You can't.
It's
like,
tough.
What do you
Well, and you
Yes,
never know if the
big difference.
quality
What do
is
you look
good.
up?
Like, when we first signed up for Amazon Prime years ago, we was going through the house singing "Amazon is coming to town," because we was doing all our shit on Amazon.
Amazon.
But now it's like the quality of some of that shit you don't know if it's good or not. It's
I
really
know.
tough when you're finding somebody to shop for.
I was just gonna
I
say.
got my daughter now. She's 9. She wants to get into the Christmas game. She's got piggy bank money. She has. I have friends I want to shop for. I want to get you and mom some presents. I want to do this, that, and the other thing. They got this thing at the mall where you go to the Spokane Valley Mall and an elf takes your kid back to shop. You give them a budget and a list of people to shop for, and they can go back and get all the shit, get it wrapped and all that stuff. They feel like they did Christmas
That's tight.
shopping.
They can wrap it too.
Yeah,
That's
really
awesome.
good
yeah,
idea.
they do it all. So yeah, I took her to
That's a
do
good
that.
idea.
So she's feeling super accomplished because she got gifts for her friends that she wanted and her sister
That's
and me
sick.
and mom and
That's
stuff.
a good
So,
idea.
yeah, it's really, really cool. It's
No,
really cool.
'cause
I think I
kids-
spent like $30 or something on the whole thing for her to get gifts for like 10 people.
Your kid
So-
growing up, man,
Yeah.
wanting to just be grown and
I know.
giving gifts. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
she's like, she came to me. She was like, I didn't tell her like you should get gifts for people. She's like, no, Dad, I want to like
I wanna
participate. I
do
want
it.
to
I
do
wanna
Christmas
give.
and yeah,
Christmas is
it's
special.
beautiful to give, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love to give too, man. I love. I'm not honestly. I wouldn't be mad at almost anything, but just don't get me anything that is. Don't try too hard. You know what I mean? I'm an easy man to please.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So anything I can use, I'm good with. You
Yep.
know, like I'm trying to think like, I mean, even if you gave me socks, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can
Those are
always
definitely going
use-
on my
I
feet.
can always use new socks.
Don't get me anything that like I'm gonna have to do some shit for. Like, don't give me like a
Exactly.
subscription to something
Yeah.
that I'm gonna have to cancel. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Or like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Oh,
that's
good
what I
one.
mean when I say like when you ask me what not to get me. It's just like,
I got you
don't
a
give
gift
me
certificate
nothing.
to this yoga class. Like, bro,
Well,
no,
that-
I'm never going
maybe
there.
Still, maybe, but it's like don't get me anything that's like not really mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like don't like.
I got you this Home Depot gift card because you said you was about to
My
fix
son
up
actually
the
did it
kitchen
the other
and
day.
fix this.
I don't want
My son
Yeah.
did it the other day. He
serious.
goes, he woke up and I saw him open his eyes. He was laying in his bed, and I was like, "What's up? Good morning, bud." He was like, "Good morning," and I said, "I've got a present for you when you get out here. It's a really cool." Oh no, I said, "I got a surprise for you when you get out here." You got to pick those words right.
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right." And I'm like, "I just need you to get up out of bed, get dressed, and come out here." He comes out here and he looks in the living room, and I said, "It's snowing." And he goes, "Is that the surprise?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, and he's sitting there. And then it was a whole 10 minutes later. And he was like, "Dad, don't waste a surprise on snow anymore."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Oh my God, I'm not a good dad." Oh
You tried,
my
You
God.
are,
You
but
tried.
it's like-
no, but like when he
But he let
really
you know, though.
digested it and was like, "Don't waste a surprise on snow," because like you didn't have nothing to do with that. Like,
Yeah. You
Yeah.
didn't do something special for me.
oh, and I was just like, "Oh my God, I'll never
Damn.
forget that."
No, that's beautiful though. That's beautiful.
No, I've done that.
that is
I've done that
beautiful.
same thing though. Like, kind of, you almost.
That's cool.
It comes across to them like you're taking credit for some shit you had nothing to do with.
It's
So
like,
it's like
so
you
you
would have been better
didn't
to be
get
like,
a
"Yo,
tuber."
did you see outside?
No,
Go
so
look outside. Don't even say
he
it's a
kind of
surprise.
like,
or
and he
nothing."
wasn't even upset at me. He was just like, "That there's no surprise." Like he was like looking.
Yeah.
He was just like,
Like I
"Damn."
thought it was gonna be something for me to open out
And you
here.
could just see in his eyes, he was just like, you know what I mean? I would appreciate you to actually
kids
surprise me.
Honestly, like I feel like if it was
He's
snowing,
5.
I would wake up and be like I've honestly been looking at the forecast every day. Like on Christmas, is it gonna snow? Is one of
Yeah.
these days gonna snow?
Yeah.
And it's like 0%, 0%, and I'm just like, man.
It's been 0%
but
every day. The other day, last
saying-
weekend, when we tried to go look at Christmas lights, it dumped on us and we had to cancel it early. It snowed
That's what
one
I'm
night,
saying, I
late
want
night.
that.
But-
I'm saying
but-
that like adults are like, we are more like, man, this is awesome.
I guess,
And I
I
think our
guess
kids are gonna think it's tight, and they're just like, just snow. You're like, I thought we love snow.
just to
you
wrap
gotta,
this
you gotta
all
add
up.
that extra step and be like, and we're going sledding,
Yeah.
or like,
Yes.
and we're doing something in
Yes,
the
well,
snow.
that was obvious. I had
You
snow
know?
gear ready, but like this just to wrap it all up is like the thing that I heard when I left his room and him getting ready is I heard that little, and he looked out the window, and then he comes back out. So like what I'm saying is like he was loaded,
But you're kind of
He knew.
You're building that. Oh, he already knew.
and then so he was just like the surprise is probably the fact that
it
it
snowed.
snowed.
Yeah.
And then that's when I
And it's
guess
like we gonna go
this
out
whole
in it.
message is the fact that it's just like I freestyled that.
Yeah.
And I mean that doesn't cut it.
Not every
For
freestyle's a
kids.
banger, bro.
Like I mean for smart kids it doesn't cut it.
Yeah.
He's just like he just backrooted it and was just like you fucking freestyled that.
I mean, I think it's
Basically,
I do
you
think
know?
it's cool that your kid was just like, I'm just gonna say, like, just said it. It just was.
Kids
just
are
like,
there to
hey.
call you on your shit,
He's
though,
like,
bro.
I think that's cool.
They
Don't
notice
waste-
and they're honest to a
I
fault.
want
They're
my
brutal.
kid to know because I want to know. I want to know. I want to be like, okay, like what
I
do you like?
wanna
Like I want to
know.
whatever you into. I do want to
Yeah.
really surprise you. Like so, just like let me know. And
Yeah.
you know that's what's cool is that like you know when he's 5, it's not coming from like a disappointed place. It's just like oh okay,
Hey,
cool.
Dad,
Set
I'd
that
appreciate
boundary.
it
Let
if
your
you
dad
did.
know,
He did
and now
set
you
that
like.
boundary.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm gonna
That's
surprise.
not
the
a
fuck
surprise,
out of him.
Dad. Just
I'm
so
gonna-
you know,
the
that's not a
I'm gonna
surprise.
push his ass in the pool, like you know. What I mean? Like,
motherfucker.
yeah, you said you wanted a surprise.
It's real
boy.
wet out here, ain't it?
You ever heard of
Surprise.
Wim Hof?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to open up the pool in the wintertime.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, do a
it's
little
actually
polar
really
bear.
good for your blood circulation.
But I mean,
I did polar bear plunge
if he
in Boy
would've-
Scouts, man, bro.
Imagine
That
if he
shit.
wouldn't have said that. Imagine if he would have just been like, "All right," you know. Then I would have been like, "Damn, this kid falls for anything."
Yeah.
No,
You see what I'm saying?
That's
huge.
good, though, to get
That
those
ge-
little checks. Then you know you're doing a good
that
job,
next
though.
generation of children is
Yeah.
not playing.
We don't know them. We don't know them at all,
They're
bro.
not playing.
You guys want to take a break?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
take a little
Chris.
break.
Chris said he getting you a slinky for Christmas, Cody.
That would honestly be a good one.
Yeah, you
That'd
got
be a good
stairs.
one.
You do have stairs.
I have a lot of stairs.
That's right.
Guys,
All right, y'all.
we're going to take a break. So we're going to be back in, I'd say, 15 minutes. So we'll see you then.
And we'll open presents.
Hello. Fuck the snow, I need a sunny beach. Need the sand beneath both my hands and feet. I need a place to go, any place but home. Maybe hit the road with some merchant CDs. I work too hard not to play. Sunburn and vacation days. Smell you later, bet I'm hella faded near a barbecue. Like a dog begging, I'm a star, baby, but we aren't famous. From the bottom up, it took a lot of nothing just to learn my lesson. Really taught us something, Lord, what a blessing. Yo, I'm tired of guessing, wanna know for certain that'll never happen. Stuffing money underneath the mattress, never trust a soul. That's just how it goes, nothing's for certain but death and taxes.
Respect a man that says life can't understand it. Continue to take what's handed, going hand to hand in combat with a fire-breathing dragon. Trying to make shit happen. Ain't no lamping like that boy Aladdin. With my heart and soul already got the magic, and I'm rolling switches on the road to riches. But I plan my route so I'm avoiding traffic. All I need is a bag of weed, gas in the tank, and my fucking team seeking victory by any means. It's good company in my company. Working hard, rolling deep until we double up, and everyone can eat. The way we bring that heat to this art form can make a snowstorm feel like the beach, motherfucker.
Motherfucker!
We back. Hey, everybody.
Are we back? Are we live?
That dog.
Are we
dog
booty cheeks?
in
We got
me.
that dog.
I got that reindeer in me.
Is that what reindeer says?
Full
This is
on
too
animal.
much. This jacket is
That's
too
what.
much,
That's the same thing I just
so you
did.
guys can check the fit.
Rudolph.
Check the
The
fit. You know.
snub-nosed
Oh, he
pit
pressed
bull.
it today too,
He
folks.
did press it.
He went. And
He
got
had
it.
to because the shirt he ordered didn't come on time, so he had to.
So he pressed it.
He
I,
said,
I could have wore the holiday sweater again, but I was like, maybe we'll go.
"No
classy
audio,
claws.
audio,
I
Brennan.
got my
audio.
holiday sweater didn't fucking fit.
You got audio?
Yeah, we have audio.
All
We're
right.
fine.
All right, we're good.
Audio's back. They said.
Audio's back, and we back. It's the
Should
opposite
we make
of
it
audio.
Christmas in this bitch?
Should we make Christmas? Did we do a gift exchange?
Well, it was supposed to be Secret Santa, so
Okay.
how do we get our gifts out so we don't know who came from who?
Well,
how
I
do you-
don't think that's the problem at this point. I think we just well, you don't want to know whose gift came.
Okay,
from.
how
Is
about-
that the point? I don't know. Like
I
I
don't
don't.
think. I mean, I saw the bag that Brennan has. I don't know whose bag that is. I don't know. I don't know whose this is. But like, I mean, we could probably
And then
all
there's
just.
a bag over here randomly.
I think we're gonna reveal to each other when we hand each other the gift.
So
Yeah.
how do we
okay.
not do that though? Because I know who this gift is for.
Okay, so here's
No, okay, hold on. Just stop. Everybody just stop. There's a way to do this.
Is there a way to do this?
Someone
you
watching the
traditionally-
podcast, figure out a way, or let's think about it, a way for us to exchange the gift without each other. Like, it's almost like pre-scratching a lotto ticket. You know what I mean? And figuring out what you
But
would
here's the
have
thing,
won.
every single one of us is involved in it. So the only way to make it not happen would be if either one of two things. Either we would have to have another person here to put all the gifts out that would know whose is whose, which we
Oh,
don't
no,
have.
here we go, here-
Or to do what you want to do, we would all just open a random gift that's not the gift we brought and just take whatever we get.
No, let's not do that.
Okay, let's not do that.
All right.
Okay, here's
let's
here's
just
a,
give
here-
the goddamn gift.
No, well, here's a simple way of doing it.
Here's a simple way, Cody. I got you this.
Okay.
Oh, what were you gonna say, Cody?
Sorry.
Well, that's over. Because
I'm sorry.
because that eliminates the whole math problem.
Oh, you're right.
Did you
Okay.
have what was the math problem?
I was gonna say like we would all leave the room and then the gift would just be in the seat and you wouldn't know who
So-
put it there. So I would do the one that I had.
It's all good. The seal has been broken.
Seal's been broken and now we're pissing.
Yeah, I know. You told me that
Anyway.
last week.
So now Brennan. So now Brennan's mic.
like, oh shit! I was like buzzing at Brennan's house for dinner, and it was
Okay, so now all the gifts have been exchanged now.
okay.
Now that whole shit storm is over.
All right, the shit storm is over, guys.
I love
Right.
it. I don't even remember who I got my gift from.
All right, who's gonna go first?
I don't know.
Cody, you start.
Yeah, Cody, why don't you start? You got this big, beautiful gift right
Yeah,
here.
bro, I wrapped it for you.
That's a game of sorry right there, dude.
I just know
a
that
big-
you
that's
travel
Monopoly.
a lot. You're on the road. Space is a concern. But I thought maybe, you and your son might have some fun. Maybe even you and Maria might have some fun.
This is supposed to be gag gifts.
Gag
Ooh,
gifts?
that's fire,
That's
bro.
what it says clearly on the thing.
That's a gag, bro.
That's a gas.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we went shopping at the same place.
Have a
That
gag. Have a
is
Oh,
gag.
nice.
Sick,
I do
bro.
like it though.
Where'd you
I'm
find
just-
an Xbox for under $10?
Yeah, man. They're just giving out Xboxes. $10.
Thank you.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
That's awesome. He's gonna get worked. He's gonna get worked at the fucking kitchen
He's
table,
gonna
I'm
baby.
learn.
saying, bro, you take all that piggy bank money.
You're going
Thank
to
you so
learn
much.
today. You're going to learn.
I appreciate it.
All right, I'll
almost
open
tempted
mine
to
up.
bust it
I'll
out
open
and
mine
run
up.
you
What we
guys.
got, baby?
Yeah, see what you got.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I got a beer.
Is it cold still?
Yeah, it is cold still.
I've tried to put it in the
Nice.
freezer.
Oh, this from you?
Yeah. Oh, did you not know?
Not know.
He didn't know.
that's yours.
See, I think you're overestimating how much attention
Well, we all
pay
knew
to
except
shit.
for him. You
I
handed
didn't
me
know.
yours.
I didn't know.
Guess you're right.
I couldn't remember if you handed me this or Brennan handed me this
Guess we're
or
all stoners.
Zach handed me this. I don't know. It appeared.
Oh, shit.
What is it?
Ooh, is that hot sauce?
Pepper sauce. is
Hot
the
sauce.
heat you can eat.
Ooh.
Arizona gunslingers. Dude,
God.
I already know that's gonna.
Ooh,
dude, I'm gonna
shit.
surprise my girl
Jalapeno
with that.
pepper,
Okay.
chipotle habanero, green jalapeno.
This is like I'm just going through it, guys. So this is not a lack of gratitude. I just gotta bust it open.
Please.
Oh, the cups. Honestly, I gotta say, man, it's honestly beautiful when you get a lot of little things.
Yeah.
That's
Do
actually
you
really
fuck
cool.
with the cups?
I really love that.
Those are great.
Yeah,
those
I'll
are
take
great.
Some cups, straight
No, we had a you couldn't spend more than, and it added it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you get?
A man bar.
Man bar.
Midnight fragrance.
Smash, pass it around, pass it around.
Let me smell this
Gotta good.
man
That's
bar.
gotta good. That smell like my fucking.
Because you've been talking about being a man.
Ooh, that man bar from Zanzibar, bro.
It's got that
You've been talking
Zanzibar
about being
man
more
scent.
manly lately.
That do smell like
That
a man,
smells
though.
good.
That
smells
smells good.
good.
That does smell good.
What'd you
Okay.
get, Brennan?
That's a big ass bar. We got one more thing in there.
Oh, did you?
One more little thing.
How you know that, Cody?
Because it's part of the pod. Because I gave it to him. And this is by far the most controversial.
Big dick pills?
Jalapeno garlic roasted cricket snack.
Who's trying it?
Are you gonna need a cricket?
I'll fucking eat a cricket right now.
No,
dude.
you will
I'll
not.
eat a cricket right now. Let's do it, bro.
Oh my
crickets
god.
On. Brennan, you gonna come eat
They
a
are
cricket?
roasted
I'll eat a cricket.
crickets. It was.
Oh
it's-
my god, they got faces.
No,
Yeah.
they don't.
Oh my god,
Bruh.
they got faces.
They got faces.
Oh fucking A, dude.
Dude.
Brennan, get in here.
I thought it was maybe some cricket pussy or
This
something.
what my
dude. I didn't
lizard
know
eats,
it was
bro.
Just,
Did you already have one?
no,
Brennan's gonna be the first. Oh!
This is what my lizard eats,
Yeah,
bro.
you do.
want all 4 of them.
Fuck, dude.
hey.
This is like mind over matter.
Yeah, it's Fear Factor, bro. I'm gonna tell you something you might not know about me, Joe Rogan.
I'm not getting.
They're
toasted,
dead.
Am I?
I see
No.
these every day. I feed crickets to my lizard. Live
No,
ones.
let me see. Are you guys serious? Give me a couple more. Everyone get more than one.
Fuck no.
Okay,
What?
no, okay, one.
This is what you eat in the jungle,
We're not
bro.
gonna taste one. Be honest. Give yourself more than one.
I have 2.
Thank you.
I have 1.5.
Two. Everybody gets two.
Fuck, dude.
These are real crickets, dude.
Yeah,
I
they're
didn't-
actual
Okay,
crickets.
that's 5.
You can eat them for fun. Give me one more. Give me the. Yeah, there you go.
These
That's
are
the
real
fun.
crickets.
All right. Y'all gonna eat some crickets?
Should we put one up to the cam?
Merry crickets, bro.
Merry
Merry
All
crickets,
right,
baby.
cheers.
1,
Cheers.
2, 3. Yeah, it tastes like. Honestly, it just tastes like a.
That's fine. It tastes like a sunflower seed shell.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's spicy.
I didn't even get no spice. I just
I
got
get no
straight
spicy.
cricket, bro.
Dude, I blasted through the eyeballs and that head like nothing, dude.
It's something to put on the shelf, and then when somebody says, "What is that?" You'd be like, "Go ahead, grab one."
That ain't right, dude.
Protein for dope fiends, bro. That ain't right.
I don't get it. That ain't right.
Put it on the shelf.
That was perfect, man. That was
right.
perfect.
What'd you get, Brendan?
Thank you.
All right, let me. I can't see what I look like on camera. Where am I at?
Yeah, someone else can have those crickets.
Wow, dude.
Man's got peanut butter cups and hot sauce. Put the hot sauce on the cricket.
Oh, that's what I should have done, dude.
The Arizona
think of
hot
that.
sauce
Didn't
on the
think of
cricket.
that.
Hell yeah, dude. And I got some beer on the pod here. That's awesome.
Ooh.
What'd you get, B? I'm getting antsy. I want to open mine.
That's awesome.
Today's forecast, podcasting.
Let me see.
What's it
Come
say?
out here, show us.
Yeah, show us.
I have a camera.
Oh,
Today's forecast podcasting with
Oh,
a
yeah.
chance of a Christmas party.
Let's go.
Ah! Throw it on.
Hell
Nice.
yeah, bro.
All right, here goes Mike.
Ooh. I got me a mug with a cat's asshole on it.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
That's right up
baby.
your alley.
Ooh,
Yeah, I got
love
a
that.
little cat ass
There might be
mug,
something
bro.
special inside the
There's
asshole
something special
cup.
in the cup? Okay. He hid something in the cup. In the cut. How do you even open this shit?
Ooh, he hitting it hard too. He hitting the pen hard. He hitting it
That
hard.
gets charged up.
That thing is charged.
Yo, man. Ooh. If you love Christmas, we're glad you're here.
Merry
I think you just
Christmas.
pull it out, Mike.
I can just pull the mug out?
Yeah.
How, bro?
Slide it right
I
out.
get it.
There it is. I got it. I slipped in the back door just the way the cat would have wanted.
What's in that cup? Cat
What
poop.
you got in that cup?
It's actually poop.
Kitty litter.
Ooh, pre-roll tubage.
Hey.
Sharknado dubage.
There
Nice.
we go, baby.
Tubage.
Look at that.
me see
That's
the cup.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
love the cup. That's
My
a
gift to
monster
you.
cup, too.
That's a nice. Ooh, I love a big cup.
Me too.
Nice big cup.
The small cups.
I'm gonna make one of them white Russians in it when I go home. I'm gonna
I-
stop and give me some Kahlúas. And
Ooh, that sounds
man, this
delicious.
Sharknado smell good though.
I'm saying those are hitters, dude.
Those are the good ones.
Oh, they're so good. Oh no, just the Kahlua eggnog hitters, but I don't know what this.
That smell like a hitter.
Moisturizing midnight
Oh,
amber
God
bar.
Damn.
Yeah.
What happened?
Smell that shit, bro. That's got some type of funk to
Bro,
it.
she's a little flavorful, bro.
Holy shit, bro. You smell that? That shit'll rock you back a little bit. Dude, yeah, you gotta prepare your nose for that. Dude. That'll make you
I
shiver.
felt like that was. I felt like it was like the salts, the lifting
Yeah, it
salts.
kind of hits your spine a little bit.
I don't want to smoke.
Feel it
this.
in your spinal,
Oh,
bro.
you want to smoke that, bro.
God damn, that's a lot of money in this packaging.
Yeah,
What do you
that's-
got to do? Lift. That's a hard lift. You got to be an adult.
You got exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Right?
That does rock you back.
That's kind of got a little bit of a funk to it.
Double J.
LL2Js.
LL2Js.
Sujays.
Nice.
2Js.
That's nice. Branding's came a long way.
For real, huh?
It has, dude.
Look like a tall, skinny trash can.
This is
Yeah.
a celebration IPA we drinking on here. Thank you for the present, Cody.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you for the cup, B.
Yeah,
I
no
can put a
problem.
beer and a joint pack in
Yep.
this.
Yeah.
Request too.
Cheers.
Nice
Cheers.
cheers.
You got one?
Cheers.
You got
Cheers.
one?
Cheers.
All right, let's get a little bit back on track here with
Yeah, what you got?
some of our stuff. I want to move to the
Merry
next
Christmas.
Christmas. It's going to be the next Christmas category that I want to know what you guys love and hate about this category. We're going to go Christmas traditions.
Christmas tradition.
Just traditions. I mean, if you're doing a tradition, you probably love it. Maybe you're doing a tradition that you don't love so much. Maybe there's some other traditions out there that you know about that you don't love so much, or ones that you love that you maybe would like to do.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Christmas traditions?
So our traditions that I like, we do matching Christmas pajamas every year. We
I
try to
love
get the
that.
family in it, get a picture, around the tree and stuff. And then we also do the open one present Christmas Eve kind of a thing. Or a lot in recent years, what we've been doing until my kids have so many books they don't even have time to read them all. We were getting like those bigger book sets from like Costco or something where you get like 15 books in a set, and then they'd open one each night, kind of like an advent calendar or something leading up to Christmas.
But now they got too many books.
Yeah. What we don't do in my house that I hate because my daughter keeps begging for it because all her friends do it and her cousins do it is Elf on a fucking Shelf.
What is that?
I will never do Elf on a Shelf.
Thank
I will
you.
tell my children Elf on a Shelf is not real because
you.
that has nothing to do with Santa. And it's so much extra fucking work. My sister is breaking her back, got 3 kids, breaking her back trying to figure out new activities for this shelf to get into overnight, for this elf to get into after the kids go to bed. Every night that the kids go to bed, the elf got to get into the cookies or be in the toilet doing some shit, or like they got different outfits for the Elf on a Shelf. It's a whole like.
Really? I've always heard about it, but I never knew.
But
what
he's
Elf on the
basically
Shelf was.
Santa's little spy, and he is a visual reminder in the house to keep your kids well behaved, so that they have a good Christmas. Because he's reporting back to Santa. But you heard the song. He sees you when you're sleeping. I don't need a visual representation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
but it's just like an extra way to add some type of
extra work for you and your girl to have to do after the kids go to
I'm not
bed.
doing any of that Elf on the Shelf shit.
Elf on a Shelf. So does he bring a gift every time, or is it just a new silly way?
No, he
to
doesn't bring a
portray
gift. He
him?
fucks with shit. He just is mischievous.
Oh, he's mischievous.
But the whole point, the whole thing, like the whole conceit of it is he is like Santa's little spy camera there that's seeing what you do and reporting back to Santa, right? And he's making sure you're good, so you stay on the night list.
He sees you when you're pissing.
Right.
Like, why is he in the bathroom?
Yeah, get away from me. So, yeah, exactly. But he's there to make sure you're being well behaved. All the while, he's constantly fucking shit up.
Yeah,
he's
like
getting
what?
into the cookies, spilling flour on the counter, and like all this.
It seems like he's not on your side.
Yeah.
Like, why is he doing all this stuff to us?
But my daughter is begging.
I've
Can we
seen some
please get an elf on a
crazy
shelf? Can we
videos.
please get an elf on a shelf?
And you're
I'm
like, it's fake. Obviously, you know.
No, you're like, I'm gonna put an elf on a shelf, but you know, I hate to inform you, when you wake up every morning, the motherfucker's gonna be on the same shelf, doing the same shit.
So
sitting there. That's what he does.
They got Hanukkah versions right now. They got Mensch on a bench. They got Snoop on the stoop. If you want to
I've
get a
seen
Snoop Dogg
on
one.
a stoop. What's Mensch on a bench?
It's like the Hasidic Jewish guy with the curls and the hat and everything. He's
yes.
a real Mensch. You know, it's a Jewish thing.
Okay,
but it's for
okay.
Hanukkah, the Mensch on the bench. You know.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
So, but
everybody-
it's turned into this whole capitalistic thing.
you got to
that's
give
like,
representation to everybody.
now they got the whole like section for like Barbie clothes that go on the elf, so the elf can dress up as different things and do different. It's
too
crazy.
much. It's too
It's a
much.
lot. Yeah. So no, I don't fuck with elf on the
They
shelf.
need to keep them going. Do they need to do like gay on a hay?
Yeah.
They need to do like they just got to keep it going.
Hey.
Like yeah, I'm trying to think of all the ones that could rhyme so we could be inclusive of every single person out there.
Well,
but-
elves should be included. They got a white elf and a black elf. They added the black elf and a whole bunch of
because
stuff.
it's got to be elf related because it's Santa's. It ties into the story.
Yeah.
I feel like that's it. It ties into the story. And you got spies. I mean, who gave somebody permission to be able to add on to the Santa Claus story?
No, you don't have to ask.
No, somebody just went out there. Target went out there and they were like, "Look, we're gonna,
It's the
we're
most
gonna invent
genius
this
marketing
elf,
ploy ever.
and this elf is gonna tie into the Santa story because he's gonna be a spy." Like, who invented that? Because that wasn't something that my parents did.
No.
Or was it?
No, my parents never
my
did
parents
elf on a
didn't-
shelf.
No.
My mom
Did
and my
that
dad
generation
both
know about that?
No, it was just basically like, yo, Santa's watching your every move. You got to be aware of Santa.
Can
it
you
wasn't
look
that
this up,
Santa
Brennan?
had minions.
No, this is gonna be like a 2017,
When did
18.
Elf on the
I
Shelf
would say
come
like
out?
2000, probably 2011,
15,
2012ish.
yeah.
It started and then got bigger.
Okay, well, so everyone put in your guesses. What's yours, Cody?
Mine's like 2000. Well, I'll redo. I'm saying 2015.
Wait, Brennan.
Like when it came
Brennan, are you going back to like when Elf on the Shelf first appeared, like first started, or are you going back to like when it became a commercialized like big thing?
What would you guys like to go with? I think it should
commercialized.
That just depends on
yeah.
how I'm gonna
Commercialized.
guess.
When it became
Commercialized.
popular.
Okay. That's what I'm looking on Google. When did Elf on the Shelf first become popular?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
2015.
I'm gonna say 2008,
2008.
Whoa.
Yeah, I would say probably like
but I don't know. I'm just
based
this
on
is a
how
shot
the
in the dark.
elf looks. When did it first become popular? I'm gonna go wild card, bro. I'm gonna go like 1960.
Damn.
Oh my
1960.
god! It's like the Price is Right, baby.
By the
He's
way,
like, I got the low price. If
Jake said "Merry Christmas, bros." We was just singing your verse earlier, Jake. And so
all I
shout
wanted
out.
was some.
I was going to
ho,
say
ho,
this
ho.
if the chat had any guesses, but we're like on a 30-second delay, so we're not going to really
No, it's
wait
okay,
30
it's
seconds.
okay,
So
yeah.
here it is. When did it first become popular? Elf on the Shelf tradition started back in 2005.
Oh
Close.
shit!
Zach,
There we
so
go,
you're
baby.
over.
I originally was gonna say 2010, but then I just wanted to like see if maybe it was
Yeah.
gonna be wildly off base.
But okay, so when did Elf on the Shelf start? Like when did it like?
Yeah,
1990.
Well, I mean,
five.
I don't. When's in 1974.
Holy
What did
shit!
you
So
say?
Mike had the right idea.
yeah. See, I'm just looking at that old ass style of elf. You're not coming out with an elf
But we
that
asked,
looks
like, when
like
it
an old
became-
Christmas toy in 2005.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Not a tradition in my house.
We're gonna hit the snow globe one time.
Yeah,
there we
I've
go.
been
Any
Any
other
all
traditions?
day.
Since
I
we
love
all,
it.
since
I
we
love
all
that. That's
agree
so
on
great.
Elf on the Shelf. Well, I guess Zach doesn't have experience with the Elf on the Shelf stuff yet, but
Not yet.
but we both agree that's we don't do that. Brendan, you don't do Elf on the Shelf in your house?
No.
Will your kids still believe in Santa?
No. I don't think so. I don't really talk to them about it.
Whoa.
But there
But
hasn't been an
we're like,
official.
so our good friends that have kids the same age, they just decided to tell their kids that Santa does not exist. They just like they
Bad
made
move,
the executive
At what
decision.
age? What age?
Their kids are 8 and 9.
That's about there.
It is about there. But my daughter is 9 and she's getting close. Like when we went to Disney World, she was like pointing out the differences in height between like the Mickey Mouses we saw, and was like, I'm like, girl, you got to know that's like some costume.
What about you, Zach? Are you gonna let them find out on their own?
Oh hell yeah, dude! I'm gonna lie to him
Keep
till
the
the
magic
last
alive.
day,
Yeah.
baby. I'm gonna try to just like
Yeah.
because he's gonna have a whole life ahead of him that's full of just like Iraqi wars and or not, you know. That was
But
what
how
I
are you
grew
gonna
up with.
justify?
But, like
You're just
whatever,
gonna
like
say-
it's just gonna be like all sorts of crazy shit going on, like
Yeah.
you know things popping off, and like you know he's gonna have to worry about bills. Like you know, I just want him to just think about
Keep the magic alive as long
sugar
as you
plums and you know
Yeah.
Santa Claus and
But
yeah,
there's a
fuck
big
yeah.
chunk in
You're not
between.
doing him a favor by like, oh, I'm just like, you know, I'm respecting them by, I mean, I don't know, maybe if they kind of already know and they're just like,
Oh, you
Dad,
just kind
I
of
mean,
joke
maybe
around
if they're
about it.
maybe
If
if
they
they're
need-
telling you, Dad, don't tell me snow's a
So you're
surprise.
saying, so I can see Zach for the last like 3 years before his son figures it out, like being like, oh well, maybe, you know what I mean? Like you never know. You better not.
I
Like-
feel like it's just I'm waiting for someone else to spoil it. Like I'm not gonna spoil it. So it's like if I'm gonna just
waiting
Yeah,
for the
100%.
Dad, kids at school are saying,
Oh,
like, this is
100%.
not adding
I'm not
up.
gonna cave. Yes, you're
no,
right.
and think, dude, even like
I'm not
feel-
gonna defend it though.
No, I feel like there's a part when you're a kid, like if you're not open about it, like openly just being like, yeah, like it's this or that. It's like if you're just the kid still wakes up, even though he's been told or she's been told that like this or that, they're waking up and the stockings are full, and and so it's like. So then it's almost like there's still like a gray area period where the kid is like has been told and they probably know in the back of their mind, but then it's like you still want to believe. So there's still enough magic in your body to say like even at 12 years old I can like
Still believe in it.
I can still want to believe, like it's still fun.
Yeah.
And then you'll fully grow out of it and be like,
and be like, okay, yeah, I know I've been lying to myself for kind of a while, and you can make peace with it.
and
But
it's
not like this
lame.
crushing
and the
thing.
the truth is lame. Is really what it is.
Keep the
truth
magic alive.
sucks. So it's
The
yeah,
one
exactly.
thing we do in my house, speaking of traditions, I just wanted to kind of mention this. We only do one present from Santa. The kids wake up to one present that came from Santa. It's in a special like shiny ass wrap that came from Santa. It's got a special different tag that came from the North Pole. And my wife hit me to this, and I like at first I was
That's
like,
cool,
wait a minute, because I
actually.
got a bunch of presents from Santa when I was a kid. But she's like, yeah, but like think about all the kids she goes to school with that might be less fortunate or might have less presents under the tree.
It don't make
How
sense.
does she square it up that Santa's getting her all this like Nintendo Switch and all this other stuff? We get like a modest present, like she got like a race car, a remote control car or something like that.
Yeah.
Something that's like a $20,
Something that
$30
an elf could build.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she gets one Santa gift every year, and then the
I
rest
like
came
that.
from mom and dad.
No, I like making the wrapping and everything kind of look like it came from the North Pole. I think that's tight. Like even a more exotic like tag.
She still talks about it. 4 years ago,
man,
she
you
got a
guys are
tag
giving
on there
me
that said
game.
she was at the top of the nice list, and she still talks about, I know Santa's real. That one year, I was at the top of the nice list, Dad. I made the top.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Instead of the
that's
elf
sick.
on the shelf, we should leave stuff from Santa, like leave a boot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like,
Oh shit.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, a little
Just to
bit
kind
like
of
that.
prolong it, because
'Cause
my
you eat
son,
the
my son is like full on into it. He
Oh,
for real
what a
believes
beautiful
it.
thing.
Yes.
So I'll probably put like
The
a boot
cookies,
or
like
something.
you leave the cookies out there,
And
he wakes
bite
up,
half
they're
the
gone.
cookies.
You're like, oh shit, Santa ate the cookies.
We leave a few cookies and milk, and then also we leave out a few carrots for the reindeer, so we got to take like bites out of the carrot. And so the little plate
I
has
love
like,
this, dude.
Yeah,
I
half
look,
a cookie
I know
and
a lot. There's some people out there that are like, hey, you know, people are fucking lying to their kids, telling them Santa Claus. But look, I think that it's a beautiful lie, and I think it's a very beautiful, innocent lie. And I think that you're gonna have probably 40, 50 years of your life
I'm
where
sorry,
you're
is
gonna know.
every time those kids are playing pretend, is that a lie? We're just playing pretend. We're keeping the imagination alive.
Yes,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? We're keeping that magic alive for as
I'm
long
gonna let
as
him figure
can
it
be.
out on his own.
I
It's
like the one present. I really like that. I think instead of buying a lot of presents from Santa, I think it's really cool to do like one where like the wrap, like everything kind of just looks more official.
Yes.
Like you got like the, you know, the ribbon around it
Yes.
just kind of look like, damn, bro, like that
Someone
tag's
went
like
all
a
out.
thick
Yeah.
tag. Like it's like a fucking.
Yeah, and
you
of
know?
course Santa put some of the stuff that's in the stockings in there too. Mom and Dad didn't, you know, fill
But I
all the-
love that.
But yeah, just the one
Oh,
special.
he fills the stockings
yeah,
for sure.
or like, you know, he might throw some extra stuff in the stocking or whatever.
No, the
but
stocking
it's-
is honestly where I would get a lot of hits. I remember getting
Yeah.
Home Alone VHS in my stocking.
Yep.
So I was like, it was Christmas, and then
The
I
stockings got the
And you
gift
put it right in.
cards and
gift
the
cards, bro.
the chocolate orange.
that was yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
The
some
lifesavers
motherfucker
that
put
come
a-
in a big book.
They put an
You know?
orange in the toe.
Yeah.
An actual orange.
real
Oh,
orange.
how did that become a thing?
That
It's
was
just to
just-
fill up space.
It
Yeah.
was just to give it that
And
yeah.
let it hang, yeah. Like, well, after all this candy and bullshit, we're gonna give you some healthy little vitamin C. At
Everybody
the end of
got or everybody my age at least got like a lifesavers box.
it. Yeah.
Everybody got a
That-
lifesaver.
it's like a book,
book,
or whatever,
it was a
little
book,
story book.
yeah.
It's like a big looking book, and you open it up and got one thing of lifesavers in it, or whatever it is.
No, I was
Or the
not a fan.
Pez.
Oh, tons of Pez,
Pez,
dude.
Pez
Yeah.
all day.
And they always like it's like bursting out of it.
Yep.
Kind of crazy.
Chocolate coins and like.
Oh, dude, chocolate. The chocolate was ass, but it was like
Yeah,
a cool idea.
so bad. Yeah.
It was like, oh,
Yeah, the chocolate was never
coins,
good.
and you're like, oh, the chocolate sucks though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay though. There was some stuff like that. Like that's kind of how Pez was too. It's like, yeah, no, this kind of sucks, but this is like cool. Like I get it's like coming out of
Yeah,
this
it's like a
duck's
character,
mouth.
and
Like,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
cool. Like, and then you're just like, this candy's kind of lame though.
Coming out of
We used to
duck's
get
mouth.
This right
this
here,
is just-
tried and true.
this
Chocolate
is-
and peanut butter.
This
baby.
just
Those are
dawned on
yummy.
me. Y'all might be the age for this. In my stocking every year, or like as a present every year, when I was a kid, I would get those fucking. Do you remember Tiger handheld electronic games?
Oh yeah.
Those
dude.
little electronic games. They had like a Power Rangers game
Those
or like a
suck.
Lion
Oh,
King
yeah,
game.
yeah,
And it was just
yeah,
a little
yes.
the little black and white. Like,
Yes.
yeah, it just moves in 3 paces. If you hold it right in the sun, you can see all the shit that it
Yeah.
does. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Because you could you could split it in the sun, and then
And
you could
every-
see everything.
All the places
all
where he
the-
could be.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
it's
is
like a neon
fucking
light, bro.
blowing
It's so-
my mind right now,
Yeah,
dude.
Tiger handheld.
Tiger handhelds. Can we pull that up on here
I had
one time?
I had Power Rangers and
Gotta
I had Lion
refresh my
King, and
memory.
those were my shit, bro.
Dude, yeah. Cody, these were like these things
I
you would get.
briefly remember, like, are you talking about? It wasn't like a real like video
No,
game.
it's like
yes,
these.
exactly.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
yes.
Sonic one.
Oh
the
my
Spider-Man one.
god, those were so
Yeah.
addictive.
Yeah,
as kids,
these were the shit, bro. These were like
this would shut you up
Yeah.
all Christmas Day.
Yeah, you'd be like trying to beat
Oh
level 10,
my
and it
God,
literally
look at
moves to
that.
4 places
Oh,
on the
the
screen. It
X-Men.
doesn't do
I feel like I might have had
Ooh,
that
I might have
X-Men
had
one.
the X-Men.
God, I kind of want to buy one of these for my kids now for
Yeah.
Christmas and put it in their stocking.
Yeah.
And like,
You,
and
Dad.
it'd be like, what the fuck is this, Dad?
All the old shit.
I
I
want a
found-
Switch
Are they
game,
for
dude.
sale right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy. Yeah, there's definitely like, I think they probably like have them at like Urban Outfitters.
Oh, there's a Power Rangers one. I had that one right there in the
The
lower
corner.
left. That's my shit. I found in an old box like a couple months ago. I found an old Tamagotchi that I had when I was a kid.
Oh, that was huge for
And
me.
I tried to get the battery back off so I could put a new battery in it to give it to my kid. And the battery back, it's like the screwdriver, the screw is stuck.
So there was two. There was Tamagotchi and
Digimon.
Digimon. I was a Tamagotchi guy.
Yeah, because the Digimon, I had a Digimon. Those ones you could like link them together with magnets and make them fight.
Oh.
Like you could link your little box with
no.
someone else's.
It's crazy how like there was certain technology that your house just missed.
And then
Yeah.
and you have no idea what he's talking
like,
about.
wait, what?
I don't even know what a Digimon is.
So
Yeah.
the Tamagotchi was like this little tiny keychain thing.
And
that you would-
egg-shaped.
Yeah, it was
3 buttons
egg-shaped.
on it.
was
That's
it?
right.
Is that what you were taking care of?
You would
Yeah,
take
little
care
pet,
of it.
little virtual
And you had
pet.
to
I was
do
there
a
for
little
that.
something
I was there
every
for
day
that.
You gotta
to try
bathe
to-
him and take him
Where
on
were
walks.
we?
and
We're
feed
like,
him.
I was there for that. Like, we was just like we're talking about a time before we were lost.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, no,
you
that-
know what I mean? Like,
Magic.
you know,
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Oh, as soon as the magic laws, like, we're just like, okay, now there's phones. you know?
Tamagotchis,
Oh, exactly,
bro.
dude. And now it was like,
Yes, I was there for that. Yep.
oh,
I had a little
man,
brown
those
puppy.
were the best.
I had a little
dude.
brown puppy. And you know what's funny is my son has one of those on his little Nintendo DS. He loves it.
Yeah, the little
that's
Nintendo
awesome.
Going in
dogs
and
or
taking
whatever.
care of his. He's like, I have 2 cats and a puppy.
Yep. It's
That's
a lot.
sick.
It's a lot better than this digital like little pixel stuff.
But that
man.
was just a moment in time,
Yep.
dude.
I remember I had mine
Dog,
was this
there was-
little green motherfucker right here. That was the one I had.
There was people like
That's awesome.
you weren't even trying to be cool. Like you weren't even smiling anymore. You were taking care of your thing like this. You were
You're serious about it.
I'm responsible for him. He could die, bro.
Oh, man.
This shit is not a game
The
out
fun
here.
that
It's
we
a
got
full
into,
game.
man. Like I feel like we get too closed off as humans now. We're kind of just like, oh, like, you know, that's not cool. You know, we're rather than like really allowing ourselves. I feel like we didn't have all these guards up when we were kids. So we
Yep.
would just allow ourselves to just have a Tamagotchi and I would just like be like, oh, this is cool. Like, You know, I had a yo-yo, dude. That was another thing that was just the coolest thing. I had this.
Did you have a light up yo-yo? Or you have one with the ball bearings that did all the tricks?
It was called the Brain. It was. I think the Brain might have been a trick.
Yeah.
Or no, was it the one? What was it? The actual yo-yo? I can't remember, but it was this one yo-yo. There's like all these different ones you could buy, and then there was that one that was like really good. That had the lights and the ball band, all that stuff. And I remember getting that one.
And it would stick down there.
Yeah, I had a Duncan. I had like it was an orange one. It was Duncan yo-yo, and it had 4 metal ball bearings in it.
Brain.
Yeah.
Right there,
okay.
baby.
There you go.
That's it right there. Oh,
but it
dude.
would do. That Duncan, bro. The Duncan.
Oh, I remember the Duncans.
Yeah.
Dude, I got to get one of these on Christmas, dude. I'm about to
yo-yos go hard. The ones that you can actually get to do the tricks and like sleep and walk the dog and
put that
around
in
the
my own
world.
stocking.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right
Did you ever do that?
right-
You ever do that rock the cradle shit? Or you,
I had a nice yo-yo. I was stalling it. I was doing all this shit.
Oh, man.
How about Pogs?
Oh yeah, PogChamp, bro.
Stop. But I never played.
Remember you'd get like a couple slammers for Christmas? You'd be like, oh yeah.
I would never play the game Pogs.
You just collected them?
I just collected them.
Okay, so people like you, I would come over to your house and your mom would have made a play date with my mom. And then about 45 minutes into me being there, there's this whole fucking ordeal that's going on upstairs.
Well, you know, I mean,
And no, it's a screaming match because I'm taking his favorite Pogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, bro, the number one rule is that you play for keeps.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to play Pogs, you don't play for keeps. And like that was, I never used to ask people, are we playing for keeps? Or are we just playing for... And so that was, I went through a whole like year of transition of taking people's Pogs and they're just like, this kid is just a bad kid. But really, I was just like, bro, read the fucking rules. Like it says.
Well,
it
I
right
was
on
like
it.
a bad kid too because I didn't even play and I just jacked all this girl's
Had
Pogs.
all the Pogs.
Like
it
the
was
big tubes?
It was like elementary school and she.
I had a couple of
She
Pog
had a
tubes,
backpack
man.
full and they were ass Pogs too. They were just
Ass
like. And when we're
Pogs.
talking about like good ones, we're talking about like cool ass designs.
Do you
on
guys
them.
remember like the
Slammers, cool
slam?
shit.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
slam
She
to
had,
flip
like,
the stack.
She had like a backpack full of like single trace like characters that weren't even filled in with color or some
weird.
shit that just like wasn't even tight. But she had a bunch of just
Weird.
Pogs, and I was like, I need them. I want them.
I remember Pogs were just available. You would go to like the convenience store, like the video store, and up at the counter they just have like a little like tray
Huge,
that would have a
man.
bunch of Pogs. I'd
Yep.
get like Pogs from different
How
all the
movies.
different colors, man. They would be
Yeah,
all
5 for
different
50 cents.
designs.
Your dad would just make your day real quick.
It'd be all sorts of shit. You get those slammers were sick looking though. Triple thick as fuck,
Yeah.
dude. You can fucking like.
But see, the slammers, that was
I
the
had
whole
a big
thing.
slammer that was
Is that,
shiny,
like-
had a big peace sign on it.
There was a
Fucking
lot
love
of
that
people
shit.
where it was like you would play and like you'd be flipping over stacks and it's like because what would happen is if you flipped over a stack, not only did you get to play again, you get to go again. You push out a stack, they push out a stack, right? And then like you like they're like okay now at the end they're expecting their stuff back. It was
Did
so
you learn
bad.
how to play? How did you learn how to play?
I never knew, bro. I was a collector more
was a
than
collector,
a player
yeah,
too.
'cause
You
I
got
never-
Pog details,
Okay, so
but I
maybe
never
we
even
should be
got
looking
to.
this up because
He's older
like
than
maybe
us.
some hood like what was the was there an actual game of Pogs or was I just stealing them?
No, motherfuckers really did it. No, there was a real game. So it was just like Pokemon.
Yeah, so what is the game?
So only while I play Pogs.
Here we go.
We
Here
play
we go, right here, Mike, you can
Pinks,
read
bro. All right, the game of Pogs may be past its prime. Oh wait, no. Make a stack of face-up Pogs. Hold up, you're going too far.
Sorry.
With an equal number of Pogs from each player, take turns throwing down the slammer at the stack. Collect any Pogs that lay face down.
Yeah.
Play until there aren't any Pogs to flip. Whoever collects the most Pogs is the winner.
Yeah.
And then you keep them?
Hold up, let's find out. Keep going.
The main rules should be there.
Keep going.
We're gonna find
do
out if
not
Cody was
play
really
this
running
game.
motherfuckers.
Do
or
not play this game. Play from. Oh, here we go. It's
Play
right
for keep.
there. It's
Oh,
right there.
but no,
it's right in the description. Play for fun or play for keeps. You have to describe it, and they would never describe it. It's right there.
Damn.
It's the number one rule. Look, is it the number one rule?
It says play for keeps or play for fun.
That's the first rule.
Or-
Go up.
Yeah.
Go up a
He said
little
play
bit.
for keeps is
Go up a
first.
little bit. What number rule is that?
Well, that's number 2 because the first one is
two.
just gather people to play Pogs with.
Okay,
So the
but-
first actual rule of the game,
You need to
if you're not
decide.
alone,
You gotta have
Because
people to
here's the
play.
whole thing: is like
Is-
the type of energy I'd have just then, I would be in front of their parents with their pogs in my pocket, trying to get out of the door. Like, this motherfucker just lost all these, and he's now just complaining to you.
Yeah.
You know, because when
He got
you're
ran
young,
for his pogs, bro.
just imagine a casino when you're young. Like, you would just flip the tray every time and
then
be
it's-
like, I want my money back.
And then it's like kind of what does your parents support? Does your parents support like, little Johnny learning a lesson because, he lost at
So that
Pogs?
motherfucker got too much shit in his room anyways.
Or
Get
are they
those
one of
pogs
those
outta here.
weird people who are like, well, let's just give them back and everybody, we're just playing for fun.
So here's what would happen.
It's like, no, you need to buy Johnny
Listen.
some Pogs and some more game because he's a little bitch.
Yeah.
And he sucks at this shit.
And that's what would happen in my this was a whole thing before like phones was a deal. So it was like exactly what you said, Zach. If the kid had no Pogs, he sucked at Pogs.
Yeah.
He obviously wanted Pogs because that was what everybody
His mom
wanted.
was tired of buying him Pogs. Why, I'm getting Pogs again?
That's what I'm saying.
So here's what would
That's what
happen.
I'm saying. He got
would
too much
buy
shit
him
in his room. You
Pogs.
take those Pogs. You get him out of my house. He's got so much shit.
She would buy him Pogs, and then what would happen is when you came over with your sleeve and your slammer, she'd catch an eye, and then she'd say, Joey doesn't play for keeps. And she would set the standard before you even started playing.
Good moms or dads set the standard.
You know what I mean?
Well, pardon me, Mrs. Jenkins, but
used to
I
just
think
pack-
Joey's going to have to make that call for himself.
I used to just pack my shit up myself and be like, well, then we
He
ain't
said, I
playing.
only play for keeps.
I only play for keeps.
Because I never played for
did you ever play against-
Could you
or I'm
imagine
out.
how hard it is to separate the Pogs at the
Yeah.
end?
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever play against a guy who like maybe had like really shitty Pogs and like
All
it
the
was,
time.
Yeah, it was,
You're like,
that
I
was
don't
the
even
thing.
take
That was
these.
part of it.
Yeah, I don't even want
That was
these.
part of it. So what you would do?
Hey, big
so
bank
what you,
take little bank,
so,
bro.
Okay, so what you do is this. Okay, I must have this just must have been right what I was into because I was way into it. So what you do if they didn't have good Pogs is you would trade for their slammer.
Yeah.
Don't you guys remember that fucking chess
Like, you
move?
owe me this much.
Because they would run out of Pogs, but you still wanted to play. So you were feeding them your own
No,
Pogs.
we never played.
Oh,
Me and
okay.
Mike never
You guys
played.
collected-
I didn't really
putting
play.
game.
I'm
You're
a
giving
You
us
never
game
played?
right
I
now.
played. No, because
You do remember this.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
do.
what you would do if you wanted their slammers, you'd feed them the Pogs you already won from them back to them. And be like, I'll give you 100 more, but if I take these 100 more from you, I get your
Because
fucking.
the slammer was fire.
The slammer's what you
See,
wanted.
so it was very similar with Pokemon. I don't know if you guys ever played
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Oh, I played
but
Pokemon.
Okay, so
I played
I missed Pokemon.
and Yu-Gi-Oh.
So,
Hella,
the,
bro. I
so the
played both of
card
those.
game, there was a
there
card.
goes my slammer right there.
There
the,
was a
the
card.
sun.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I had something
The
like
sun.
the sun.
No, over to the right. The sun. I had that exact one.
I remember something like that skull right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember,
Yep,
stuff
I remember
like
the
that.
hologram.
How much are those
ones.
going for?
$30.
Holy shit, bro.
Damn.
Should have saved your shit, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, but Pokemon I missed.
So Pokemon was kind of similar, where there was a game attached to it, but none of us played the game.
Just
Like it was like
collected
a
the cards?
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
card game that you would play, but we were just trying to catch them all. So it was like you would go to like the Magic store in the mall, and then they would have like the packs of Pokemon cards,
Yep.
and you would just go in there and buy a pack, and you were trying to get like a holographic card, and it was almost like a Willy Wonka situation,
yeah.
because you were trying
Looking
to
for
get
the rares.
You were trying to get the rarest card. You were
Yep.
trying to find.
How
like,
often
that
would there be a
first-
holographic?
I think every
couple
pack,
packs.
or I think every pack had a holographic, maybe, or
But
maybe
it wasn't always a rare one.
But it
Like,
wasn't a rare one. It was like, yeah, there were these first edition.
Yeah, you get like a Charizard or some
Oh,
crazy shit,
The
or
first edition
Blastoise and
Charizard
shit.
was like the
one.
The Holy
that was-
Grail, bro.
That was like
That's-
the Holy
yeah.
Grail that everybody talked
We used
about.
to. We got into for a minute. Me and my homies. We would go to Target out in the valley, and we would steal, bro. We would steal.
Oh, I used to steal from
so
Target,
many
too.
packs, but we weren't stealing Pokemon. He was obsessed with Dragon Ball Z. They had this DBZ card game, like trading game, that was basically the same thing, looking for the hollows or whatever. So we would just like go into the bathroom with packs and packs and just open them there and like walk out with cards in our pocket.
And if there was no, you'd put them back in.
You're like, I'm
Yeah.
after one card,
Yeah.
2 cards.
Yeah, we were ignorant and
no one was
but,
watching.
Yeah, no, we were on our own, just
Nobody
riding our
gives a
bikes all over the
fuck
valley.
about
stealing
Target.
from
Target
stores.
did just fine after that, so you know
Yeah,
we don't have to feel
Target's
bad
good.
for them at all. Fuck them.
Target will be all right.
Target's
all
fucking
right.
making 200 million. We took some fucking Pokemon cards, man, or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, fucking Dragon Ball Z cards.
In our
Fuck you.
podcast.
Fucking Target, man. Fuck Target. Dude, I fucking we used to steal fucking video games from Target all the time, dude. We used to fucking just like go in there and get PS2 games and fucking shove them in the front of our pants, dude. And then the security guard started following us, and we just, we caught wind to him before he, knew we caught wind to him, and we never went there again.
Nice.
And then I found
got out for the last time.
Then I found weed, bro. I started smoking weed. I was like, I don't need to steal shit. I don't want to steal shit. I just want to fucking smoke weed and.
You want to talk about,
Hang
to
out.
take it back to the beginning of the episode, you want to talk about looking out for your fellow man and like, taking care of people or whatever. You ever be in Walmart or like Freddy's or someplace like that and you spot the plainclothes watching somebody?
Oh, God.
And then you kind of start watching the plainclothes security guy watching the person that he's watching. And you're like,
No, I've never seen that.
Oh, bro, like I see them in there all the time. I know who the plainclothes people are. I know who they're watching.
Plainclothes people. So these are security people.
These are security people that are made to look like shoppers, walking around with shopping carts or on their cell phone or whatever.
Really?
And yes, yeah. I see him.
Wow,
I don't see him at Walmart.
I don't see him on like actually
That's
looking like
a literal
shoppers.
position.
Yep.
Because
I've seen a guy like making himself very non-obvious or like very obvious. So he was looking down an aisle like this, like.
Yeah.
And then to everyone else in the whole Walmart, it was like that guy's looking at somebody stealing, but you didn't really know who he was looking at.
Yep.
About 2 aisles over, there was a guy.
Oh,
Yep.
And then he
man.
kept kind of making a perimeter, but he
Yep.
was not like he didn't like
He
But
was a
no,
shopping
I've
mall?
had it happen before though, where like I see somebody that they're watching, and then I'm kind of still shopping, or like maybe I got business in that aisle or whatever. Make sure the person's not like super tweakerish or a bad person. But there've been a couple times where I've been like, "Hey, they got you, bro." Like I've like just casually as I'm going by with the cart, like, "Yo, hey, they on you,"
Damn,
just
like-
to kind of let them know, put your shit down and get out.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn, dude.
What we should start doing is when you see that guy the next time, you should get in his view, like see, oh, that guy's watching,
Yeah.
and go down the aisle. He's for sure watching, and just try to like steal, like
Strike up a conversation with him or
steal
something?
right like within his non-focal point.
You
like,
should pull up with him.
like this. Let's go, and he's just like, well, yeah.
No, you should go up with him and you should be like, "Oh yeah, no, I know what you're doing, bro. No, let's get the camera out. Let's film it. This is that new TikTok dance." And then all of a sudden, you
Get
guys
him
are
out.
just influencers in the wild. All of a sudden,
There you
and
go.
now, and now,
And then you guys are letting out all of the stuff that you stole. Yeah, this is a video we're doing. We're letting
No,
out.
you're
all
really
this-
getting it in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you can just fuck them. Yeah, take it.
Fuck him. Take it.
Fucking just don't get caught. But yeah, Zach didn't tell you to do that on Christmas. Just give it
Damn.
to the poor if you're gonna do it, okay?
Feed the needy.
Yeah, and if you're needy,
Then be needy.
then these motherfuckers need to not be greedy
Ooh.
and give you a little something.
Ooh, that's
Huh?
right.
Yeah, man, you guys got $1 million fucking dollars in tax breaks. They can fucking hand out a little something
That's right.
to these hungry people.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's go to the next category: movies. Come on,
Of course,
Gotta do the
bro.
movies.
we got to do the movies.
Any movies you hate? Let's start there. I know we talked about movies we like before. We can get to it. We can go over them again. But
Nothing
what,
super old.
what?
I know I can't hate
Anything
things that
black
are
and
super
white?
old, but
Oh
I
my
don't-
God! I
It's
hope
Wonderful
none of you-
Life, Miracle on 34th Street.
Never
Anybody in your
seen any
family
of
still?
that.
Me either, bro.
So look,
Skipped
It's
me.
a Wonderful Life is a great movie.
then update it. Make a new one.
I haven't seen
I don't want to
it.
see the old
I haven't
shit.
seen it, and I honestly I haven't set. Or no, I've seen the movie, but
Redo it.
I haven't set up. Like I haven't seen it this year. I don't know that I watched it last year. I don't
Hollywood,
plans
if
to
you don't
watch it,
put
so-
Ryan Reynolds in it so I can fucking enjoy it, I'm not watching it.
But you know what? I watched that early Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah.
Miracle on
with the
Matilda?
Matilda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Was it good?
It was great. I loved it. It was
Yeah.
so good. I was like, damn, this movie is awesome. dude.
Classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first.
That's
I
a
fe-
newer
I
one.
feel like that was the first time I seen it. It was like 1992.
There's an earlier one than that in black
No,
and
that's
white.
the first one. I heard that one slaps too. Like if you look
I'm
on Rotten
sure-
Tomatoes,
people
that's the
say it's
one that
great.
slaps.
Yeah. But I don't know.
That's the original,
If
that's
the
why.
movie is too old, if it's like pre-80s, a lot of times I lose focus so quick and can't. Like there's some stuff from the 70s I can watch, but like anything that gets like too old or black and white, like something about my brain.
Even the audio
will
is
shut
weird.
up.
It's
Yeah.
like sharp. and-
Everything sounds like the fucking 50s radio
Like tin
voice.
can
like,
type
listen
shit.
here, toots. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
You know. It's Christmas.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
So I think that any movie that you want to be a movie, if it takes, you could watch the movie Fargo and be like, this is a Christmas movie. There's snow. I mean, so it's like if you want it to be a Christmas movie, it can be.
I think the defining factor of whether or not it's a Christmas movie is if you remove the fact that it's Christmas from the movie, does it still work as a movie? And in Die Hard's case, doesn't he like have to go to Nakatomi Plaza? Like, there's some reason that he's there because it's Christmas. I feel like there's like something that if it wasn't Christmas, he wouldn't have ended up there. So I feel like, yeah, you can call it a Christmas movie because without Christmas, the movie doesn't exist.
Because, you know, if it's like, look, it's on Christmas, and if you love action movies, there's not a lot of action Christmas movies. So I think
I tried telling my family that the new Spider-Man, that No Way Home, the third Tom Holland one with the other Spider-Man and shit, I tried telling my wife and kids that's a Christmas movie. We're going to watch it every year just because in the very last scene of the movie, he's like swings past the Rockefeller Christmas tree. Totally. There's one Christmas scene in the whole I'm like, this is a Christmas movie tradition. We're watching it every year.
Hell no.
It's 3-hour Spider-Man.
So for me, if it's not about Christmas, then it's not a Christmas movie. Like if it's not like 4 Christmases, it's like, oh, they gotta like they're trying to get away from their family at Christmas and they have to go to their you know, it's just like, or Office Christmas party, they throw an Office Christmas party, or like you doing a Scrooge shit, or like it's like if it's about Christmas, then it's a Christmas movie, a Christmas Story. That's one of the best Christmas movies ever. That's old as shit, and that movie is still so good. Like I love it. So good. I absolutely think that it's a great Christmas movie, but it's not my favorite. Home Alone's my favorite, but I think that we all just like get in these times like of what is special to you. So it's like your mom is going to have a much different favorite Christmas movie than you're going to have.
Yeah.
And your daughter's going to have a much different Christmas movie than you're going to have.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a generational thing because we all love what was like I got Home Alone on Christmas. Like that's the epitome of Christmas to me is Home Alone and motherfuckers getting their heads torched and fucking booby traps and fun.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was into when I was a kid, is all I wanted to do was try to find a way to fly and fight, you know, like a Ninja Turtle.
Like somebody coming in,
and try to find a way to booby trap people.
What are you gonna do if your son wants to watch Home Alone like way early?
Oh, send it.
And it'll just be on, and you'll be like, "That was just a me thing."
Oh, you're saying like early on in the year?
He's gonna want to watch it early.
Oh, you know, sorry.
What are you gonna tell him?
I mean, you can watch Home Alone 3.
Oh, that's rough.
So at a certain age, like you're gonna draw the line. You're gonna say, no, you can't watch this.
I'm gonna say there's like 5 sacred movies that are for like or probably 7. I could probably carve out 7 sacred Christmas movies that are for the week of Christmas.
That 7 days up to
the
Christmas.
Advent calendar of, but we're movie people. I mean, I think it just depends if you're movie people.
Yeah, we already got Home Alone out the way. We done Santa Claus. We done Muppet Christmas Carol. We done a bunch of the
like Muppet Christmas
ones.
Carol shit like that. It's like that's stuff that, you know, my girl and my kid are both gonna just like, you know, zone out, and I'm gonna see, you know, some of it. Like, you know what I mean? It's on and off. It's here or there, and then I'm just thinking the Grinch.
Have you seen the Grinch?
So no. So I'm gonna try to give you like I'm gonna give you a week right here of what I think it would be. I think it would be
one movie a day.
I think it'd be we actually did watch the Santa Claus too, and I do.
The Grinch is 27 minutes. If we're talking about the classic Grinch,
no, we're talking about Jim Carrey's.
You watching
Grinch.
Jim Carrey's Grinch?
My girl loves that one.
Really?
I do love the cartoon. Honestly, probably the best.
I remember the only thing I remember about the Jim Carrey Grinch. He says bitchin'.
Does he?
Yeah, he says he's some rhyme or something like that, but he's like, the snow's white and the powder's bitchin' or something like that.
Yeah.
He's got that
and I just remember being a kid seeing it like, yo, he's talking about that's cool, Dr. Seuss. So and then they got that new one that's like the Illumination made or whatever. It's like an animated 3D CGI.
Oh, I wanted to check that
Grinch
one out
where
too.
Benedict Cumberbatch plays the Grinch.
Take some Grinch.
It's actually pretty good. Tyler the Creator did the whole soundtrack for it, and he like remixed the
My
Grinch
girl
song
put me
and
onto
shit.
those too. Tiffany,
Yeah,
shout
it
out
was
to you.
good.
She put me on those dope. Like she actually just put me on that Tyler the Creator Grinch shit. I didn't even know about that.
That's
honestly.
all to do with
that
movie. It was actually decent.
So I'm gonna send it. We going Grinch, Elf, Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, The Night Before, and then Christmas Vacation, and
this is leading up to Christmas.
And this is that fucking last one, which is the old school one that I just said.
Home Alone?
No.
Talking about Miracle on 34th Street?
No, not that one. I don't know why I can't think of it.
Old school one.
Yeah. The one where they put the 18 coats on the kid.
Oh, Christmas Story.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. So that's
I'm double featuring the Christmas Story and the new one, the Christmas Story
that's
Christmas.
What most people
so
do.
good.
I feel like that's where I feel like I'm a little extra sentimental in the way where I'm like, ooh, I don't want to like, you know, because the second time I'm watching it won't be as special as the first time, and I'm not going to watch this anytime but Christmas. So I just wanted to hit when like Christmas is hitting. Because December 1st ain't quite Christmas, but we're getting there.
I feel there.
You know what I'm saying?
I tried to watch.
This is me trying to make Christmas as special as I possibly can.
Savor the moment, bro.
It's like a sacred thing, like trying to make it special. And there's a lot of motherfuckers who don't even decorate their house. They're just like, it's another day. And that blows me away, dude, because I need some type of specialness.
Yeah, we don't get it, but like couple months out of the year, what else you decorate for? Some people decorate for Halloween, but like Christmas is the time, bro. Once every 12 months, you know, you might put some decorations up for a birthday every now and then. Yeah. But no, I was gonna say, last year we tried to watch, we watched Bad Santa. It's okay.
We watched that one already.
It like I kind of got bored with it a little bit, and I don't even know if I would try to watch Bad Santa
in
too.
And out. Yeah, no.
You know, I don't even know if I would. So there's some out there. There's
plenty
that
of
just
good
aren't.
ones. Another one that has not aged well is Harold and Kumar Christmas.
Oh, really?
It didn't age good.
They just added that back to HBO. I was thinking.
I'm gonna watch it. I love it, but it definitely does not age well. It's just like
I got to shout out HBO really quick. Max had it fucked up for like a month. In their holiday collection was the Harold and Kumar movie, but it was the second one. It was Guantanamo Bay. Yeah, they had it as part of their holiday collection, and I feel like someone at HBO finally like 2 days ago was like, wait a minute, and they put the Christmas one on there. But the Christmas one has not been on there.
So the Christmas one used to be in my top 5, and then I think I matured out of it maybe a
really?
little bit. I do not like it. Yeah, I don't.
You got
not
kids
like
now,
it.
so the drug baby kind of throws you.
No, no. There's a lot of really funny parts, and then there's just like some of the humor is just so. It's just like it just doesn't stand up as well as it. You know?
Yeah.
But I love it. I do like it. It's fun. You know. But there's like new ones. I watched. Obviously the old one I watched. Jingle All the Way.
I love Jingle All the Way.
Yep.
That was like a fun one.
Four Christmases is hilarious.
Four Christmases is good.
That's great.
Honestly, look.
That dude's a great actor.
I'm going to tell you what the best part of Four Christmases is. It's in the very beginning when they do the little act.
Yeah.
If you guys see the very beginning act when he's like, you know, listen here, bitch. And he's like, and she's like, I'll take you to your knees.
Yeah.
Great
acting. They're like
Yeah.
acting and shit.
Yeah.
Like that shit was perfect.
That's so good.
And then when they go to Robert Duvall's house, like his dad's house.
Yeah.
And his brothers are like wrestlers and they're like
Yeah.
choking him
He's
out.
like trying to get the satellite working
hilarious.
and all the shit. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Because they had that whole trifecta of like, I don't need a satellite. He's like, it's a fucking satellite dish. And then it's like, she's got the baby. And it's just like the whole fucking thing is just that was pinnacle. Everything after that, it was like okay, and then but like that was the peak of that movie.
Yeah, I like that shit.
That scene with those guys choking him out and him falling, and he's laying on the ground in the snow, and he's like mistletoe.
It ended up being like a soft story at the end.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want kids, and then they they were like kind of fighting.
We
So
like
that's,
that.
I kind of get annoyed, honestly. Like I
You
start
get the
tuning out
soppy part.
when they start got to take it. Because I'm here for the comedy,
Yeah.
but then they have to make it serious
with a message because it's Christmas. And
Oh,
stuff
your
like-
boy's in that movie. The little short dude, Danny. Is that his name? The little short. What's his? He's in Always Sunny.
Is he in that?
Danny
yeah,
DeVito?
Danny
he might
DeVito
be.
is in that movie.
Is he?
No way.
Isn't he a Carson? Oh no, okay, that's
It might be something different.
That's Deck the Halls.
Oh,
Okay. Deck the Hall.
Deck the
That
Halls
is
is good.
hilarious.
I
I
like
watched
Deck the
those
Halls.
back to back. I did a double feature
Deck
and
the
watched
Halls
those
is
back to
good.
back, and it was so funny. He's such a fucking good actor.
We
bro.
usually do the back to back Vaughns. We'll do the Four Christmases and then just give Fred Claus a minute. You know, Fred Claus
Does
is
he
not
have
bad.
any others?
No, I don't
he's
think
a great
so.
actor.
Fred Claus is good. We also watch with the kids. The kids wanted me to watch it, so we watched it. The Arthur Christmas. It's an animated one.
What's up with
Arthur Christmas is really good, actually. Arthur, he's like part of the Santa family, and like the whole family's obsessed with Christmas. And Arthur's like, maybe I don't fuck with Christmas really. So like the whole like thing is like him being this odd man out, black sheep of the family, where everyone else is like super keyed on Christmas, and then like it's not really for him, but then it's up to him to save Christmas and shit. It's a kids movie, but it's good. It's good, and it's a British movie, so everybody.
What was that one, bro? That was like a little bear, and he was like a cartoon bear, and he was kind of just walking around, just like
Paddington?
He was just kind of like
Paddington.
sad for Christmas and like
Oh,
looking
wait.
in windows, and he was kind of
Sad bear.
Damn, dude, this is like
It sounds like Paddington.
It does kind of
It
sound
does
like
sound like
Paddington. It was kind of
Paddington.
it was a
Paddington.
Christmas movie. You want to type in that in there? It's in the Googles and see if you can find a Christmas bear movie that a kid that was born in 1986 might have seen. I don't know. We can see if that's out there. But what are your guys' guys' must hitters? Do you guys do movies and stuff like that?
I mean, we blow all the fucking best movies.
Yeah, we get them out of the way early. We're scrounging
right
for shit
a fucking
to watch.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I love seeing. I mean,
Same.
we've watched Home Alone 5, 6, 7 times.
We watched
I mean,
Elf
it's
this
great,
morning,
and
like-
I just sit there and watch it with him. Yeah, he loves it, and then he watches The Grinch, and I'll be honest, the kiddo is what keeps the spirit alive in me.
It's probably
every
probably
season.
not findable. It's probably just some old ass. It's just some old.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, yeah, it would be like,
You ain't gonna find it there.
no,
huh?
you're not gonna find it. That's kind of crazy though. Just a weird old memory.
Weird old memory.
Yeah. What were some of your guys' favorite gifts? We were kind of talking about this outside. Some of those gifts you guys got when you were kids that kind of just were super.
RC anything.
Yeah.
When you were a kid, you.
When I
I remember I got a remote
RC
control
anything.
boat. Only place I had to
Sled.
put it was the bathtub, and I
Yeah.
was stoked, bro.
Yeah, sled on fresh snow.
Yep.
Like it snowed that morning, and you're like, "Damn, I'm so glad it snowed on Christmas." And then you open up a sled, you're just like, "Fucking burn the
Let's
house down. I don't
go.
care."
Oh
I
my.
got a sled from
Yeah.
Santa the
Yep.
day it snowed. The fucking dude's real.
Yeah. No, I got Game Boys, video game systems. That was always my shit. I remember when I was a kid, I got these fucking Power Ranger gloves, though. The Power Ranger gloves were my favorite thing ever.
Yeah. I
They-
remember
you
those.
put them on.
They're like
and-
kind of.
Yeah, they went all the way down to here, and they had like the Power Ranger color on them. And I got the Green Ranger ones, but right here in the crook of like your thumb and finger, you could go like this, and they would make a karate chop noise. They had a button in them that you could hit, and it would make like a sound effect. So you'd be like.
Oh yeah, because that's
And
what
I-
we wanted to
bro.
do. I was out there fighting invisible people and shit when I was.
It was
like
amazing.
8 years old.
That was my shit.
Yo,
Little
what
stuff
was
like
that?
that.
Actually reminds me. What's that fucking 8-bit Christmas? Is
Yeah.
a slap too.
It is a slap.
Is
That's
it
another
good?
slap.
Is it older?
It's good. No, it's new. It came
That's
out a
new.
couple years ago.
Yeah,
Okay,
and that's
okay.
about like that's on
8-bit.
Netflix, right?
It was on HBO.
Who
It
was
might
it
be
on?
on.
Yeah, I
think
It
it was-
might be on Netflix
It's
now. I know they
Apple,
sold a bunch
wasn't
of
it?
their
Yeah,
shit
that
over
kid
there.
had like the power
8-bit Christmas?
glove and shit.
8-bit Christmas is good.
It's Apple, but yeah.
No, it's
That's
not.
cool.
Isn't it?
No, it's not. It was on HBO originally.
I think it was HBO. I think you're right.
Yeah.
But he had like the power glove. It's like
Uh-huh.
he got the new, and all the kids were like lining up to like play it. And he's like this rich kid, and he had it, and all these kids are like,
We
"What's
gotta
not
watch
even
it.
out yet?"
It's
just-
good.
He's been like, yeah, everybody's
good.
been looking at
But
it.
that's a
like,
good. That was a good one. Yeah, that just reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. man.
As far did y'all
Super
have?
Nintendo is honestly probably the most memorable thing in my brain. Is I got a Super Nintendo,
Nice.
and just being like, and then my parents like just kind of like put it on top of the fucking thing. I was like, oh, we got stuff to do, and
So
like
we're not
made me
gonna
go
hook it
do
up
shit.
right now. Like,
Yeah, I was
no.
like, I don't want to do anything with you guys. I just got a Super Nintendo, dude. You guys
Can you
go
plug in that thing?
Just yeah, I was just like, get it
They're
hooked
like-
up, man, and like let
It's like,
me.
Zach, we only got 2 minutes. Just like plug it in for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
man.
please. Let me see the
God,
title
it
screen
was-
at least.
I remember just like what? Dude, Super Mario World
Is
and,
right here.
and it's in a Super
With
Nintendo,
games?
and
Yeah.
Super Mario World was like, I was like, what, dude? Like, are you serious? I don't care.
See, I didn't get that moment. I got Sega Genesis,
That
and it
was
was
huge.
the Sega Genesis came with Lion King. That was the one game it came with. But credit to my mom, even though I got a Genesis and not a Super Nintendo, she let me open that motherfucker right away, and I had so much fun playing level 1 and 2 because you can't beat level 3.
Oh hell
it's
no.
impossible.
Nope. I remember that game. I had it for Super Nintendo when it came out. I got that Lion King. And
Yeah.
that shit was hard.
It's hard,
dude.
bro. It's
That
hard.
shit was hard.
The guy that made it even admitted that he made it super hard so that you'd have to keep renting it to beat it. You'd have to keep paying fees at Blockbuster to rent it. Like
remember-
games were made
Smart.
intentionally like impossible to rack up rental fees.
You know what they would do?
It's crazy
on
that we lived through
Makes
that.
sense.
those games, bro. You would go to the fucking Safeway or Blockbuster or whatever, and you would, because like Safeway had like a video game section where I was from, and you would
Yeah.
go in there, and they had like, it's funny because all the cover arts are just like sick, and you're just like, oh, is this what it looks like? So you just feel like, oh, that looks dope, and I get it, it's like, boing, 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 boing. You're just
Yeah,
like, what
bro.
the fuck
Yeah.
is this, bro?
Yeah. See, now cutscenes look like the game, but
Now
back
look
then
like
they
the
did not at all
game,
look
but
like
Yeah,
the
that
game.
was
20 years ago,
crazy.
man, it was
Yeah.
a struggle, dude.
Yeah.
2003 or 1993, dude. It was not the business.
Y'all remember any? So that's good presents. Y'all remember any presents that you were like not happy about?
All the stuff
Other than
I
socks?
buy for my son right now that is like, I know deep down it ain't no present. You should just be handing that to him.
Yeah.
A new pair of PJs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, why did we wrap
underwear and
this?
socks. It's like, why are you? It's just to make it look like there's presents.
Yeah. I mean,
Don't
But
surprise
you know
me
the
with
thing
socks,
is
Dad.
it does like leading up to Christmas. It does like give him that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not excited about it, but at least you can wear it. Like I had like grandma that gave me like, she gave me like a maybe you can look this up, Brendan, and see if you can find this. It's like a If Pigs Could Fly board game. And it was just like, I was like, what the fuck
I think I know.
this?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Look at
It's
this
a
shit.
great. This is a great game.
This shit
I have it.
is maybe something that we would play.
That?
Maybe like this shit. Yeah, I don't even know. Maybe
this
not.
like a game
It's
like
gonna-
this?
No, this shit looked too new.
Was it like this where you roll a couple
Yeah.
pigs?
Yeah, the two
Okay,
pigs,
you
and then
roll
depending
the-
on how they land,
Okay,
you get
okay,
different
no,
points.
no, but
past the
use a
pigs.
child. Use a child. That game is who has time for that?
Yeah,
But as an adult,
it's fun.
it's so fun.
Dude, she gave me.
It's a probability
We
thing.
need to play it
It's
on the
like-
podcast.
I would love to play
I
that.
actually have a set.
Do you
I
have
have a
pigs?
set.
You
Yeah,
got
I have a
pigs?
set of that
So
game.
she gave me that, and I was like, I don't know, 8, 9.
Yeah,
Oh my
no,
God.
that's not
I-
for you.
And I was like, and you just get this, and you're like, I don't know what I don't know what to do with this. Like, I got an imagination. That was that it. That was it right there.
There it is, right there.
Was
Yep.
it?
Yep.
I got that.
And then all those stances. Zoom in on that a little bit on the little rules.
Yeah, all these
dropped-
different. If you can,
Yeah.
and she dropped
And I
money
mean,
on
I'm
that.
not joking you. It is a great game. Like when
It's a
you
good
play
game.
it, you play it with a glass of like wine or like some beer. Like it's a really good
And you
drinking game.
don't get somebody, you don't get a young kid a game like this,
No.
and then
No.
don't say, "I'm gonna show you how to play this.
No,
Let's
that's
play
so
together." Never.
No.
They would just give me the game and
Be
be
like,
like,
"Enjoy,
"Yeah, I
have
mean,
fun."
I know you don't got friends around here or anything,
Yeah.
but I guess
Just-
just play by yourself.
Like,
Throw
great, I
those
guess I
pictures
got
She did
two
the
pigs.
equivalent of shop on Amazon, like gift for kid. And
Yeah,
just like sent
there
it.
it is. The kids.
I
play
wanted
like
a
in
Nerf
90
gun. I wanted a super soaker.
Yeah.
I wanted, come on.
No, you got little pigs, bro.
Dude, Nerf gun was like all I wanted.
Yeah.
Like the one that shoots the balls. Do, 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 do. I could just
The
hit
auto,
targets. I could
yeah,
hit,
bro.
You know, that's what
I remember
I'm
one year
talking
we
about.
got a
Almost
laser
got you.
tag set where you had like a little thing you'd strap over your chest and like hit. It had a little sensor on it that the gun would hit, and we were doing laser tag all over the house. That shit was
sick.
awesome.
Laser tag was sick too, and you would buy. You could actually buy the set.
Yeah.
and we would be running around the neighborhood laser
yeah,
tagging.
yeah.
Never
No,
got
one
that.
year though, I remember I had a PS2. It was the first year I had my PS2. I asked my dad for some games. I asked him for Need for Speed Underground.
Oh yeah.
You know, the streetcar one, and I think I can't remember what the other one I asked him for was. I think it was like the Simpsons, Hit and Run or whatever it was, like the Grand Theft Auto Simpsons game. But he got me Need for Speed Hot Pursuit instead of Underground, which is like the one more where you're playing as cops and like certain. So I was kind of bummed about that because I was like, I really wanted this Underground street racing one.
Yeah.
It looked cool. But not only that, my dad had this lovely habit of when he would buy me a game, he would open the game and play it first. Because he had to check it out and make sure it was a cool game. So when he went to open it, he ripped the plastic off the DVD case, like the plastic that holds the card in. Like not only did he rip
Yeah.
like the cellophane off, but he like straight ripped that plastic off of the front cover of the game.
Damn.
And so he played my games, and then he put the sleeve, like the card or whatever that has the picture on it and everything, he stuck it back to the case with like the squishy 3M tape that's not like Scotch tape that's thin, that's like tape that's this thick,
Yeah.
that's double-sided.
So you can see the raised.
Yeah, he put a couple strips of that on, and plus it was like frayed at the corner, and stuff like that. And then he wrapped that and gave it to me. The game still worked great, game still played just fine, but he was like, yeah.
But you just didn't like the fact that it looked open.
I was like, I just got a little excited. Well, it's like, it kind of takes, like you're talking
Like,
about not
motherfucker,
wanting to
you
give your
got
son something that
excited
shouldn't
about-
be a present. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're giving me a present, that shit
Let me
should look new, dog.
Yeah, it should look new and let me have it and like be the one who opens it.
Yeah.
Oh, back in the day, man, dads were wildin', dude.
I know.
Dads were fucking just. I mean, we're riding around this bitch with no manual. So, it's all good, man. You know, but the game's played, and in the end,
And it still works.
maybe a little magic was ruined opening it up, but
What,
then you got
Mike?
that big,
I just-
bro, and
bro,
you
you
created
guys-
magic.
I know my wife gonna listen to this, so I gotta shout out to her really quick. I'm gonna admit something and be vulnerable because I'm unlocking trauma here right now. I've been with my wife for a long time, probably about a decade or so ago. She went to Walmart to pick up a DVD of a TV series that I wanted, Weeds. It was it was one of the seasons of Weeds had just come out, and this was back when you still had to buy the DVD, on like the season, get the box set. So she went to go pick it up from Walmart. She came home And she opened it up and started watching it a little bit because we were just getting it for the house. Like she didn't realize or anything. Something in my brain, and I don't even know who this person was more than a decade ago. I like got upset about it and asked her to go back to Walmart and see if she could swap it out for one that was unopened so that I could open my own shit.
Yeah.
Like I've literally like lost it over this little tiny thing. I've never been like this before, but I'm now realizing that this trauma my dad caused me by opening my video games caused me to then pass trauma on to my wife.
Thank you for sharing
and make
that.
her go open. Like, bro, I'm just like kind of it's like hitting me right now, and I'm like,
No,
man,
I appreciate
so
you sharing
shout out.
that.
No, it is that's a real thing.
Yeah.
It's a real thing because unless like that's another thing about sharing. I saw this video and it really hit me hard, which was like if a kid has a toy, this is just going to take a second, but if a kid has a toy and you force them to share it with their friends, what ends up happening is it's not really in their brain. It tells them it's not really theirs.
Yeah.
Because for something to be yours, like you have to be able to possess it.
Yeah.
You know, and so it was like a birthday where she would get the toys. And the story was that all her friends wanted to play with the toys on her birthday, and the dad just ripped the toys out of her hand and handed it to her friends who were at the birthday party. And that was like a big deal because like it's not really her. She ended up having issues her whole life because like it's not really hers unless she's able to.
Yeah.
So that's what you're talking about.
No, exactly, 100%. And now when I think about it, like more than a decade ago, like the DVD played just fine. It would have worked just fine. It doesn't need the cellophane on it to make.
Though.
But it's like, you deprive me of that moment of having it be mine.
He had to use a razor blade. Like he had to be sneaky with it. You know
like check it out in reverse though. This one time it was a birthday. I think it was maybe birthday or Christmas, and I feel like it was Pokemon. The Game Boy game came out.
Yeah,
and I was getting that for something, right? And this was huge, red and blue, right? Like this was huge, right? So I already had a Game Boy, and I snuck into my parents' room, and I went into the top drawer of their freaking dresser, and I found that game just sitting there.
No.
Red.
Oh no!
I was like,
you looked. He looked.
I popped it into my Game Boy, so I opened it.
Yeah,
and I put it into my Game Boy, and I played it
a little bit.
I played it a little bit.
Terrible, bro.
Put it back in. Pretended I didn't know, and it was like, I can't wait till I get this.
When did you
shit.
confess?
Never.
What?
Right
now.
Oh my god!
Bro,
Tag your mama.
I never did anything. See, I've gone looking for presents before. Probably the most scandalous thing that ever happened. My older sister, she started spreading this rumor at Christmas years and years ago when we were kids that the parents were going to get her a boombox with a CD player because CDs were like the new thing, and like we all had tape players. But she's like, no, they're going to get me a boombox with a CD player, and she started telling everybody this, started telling family this and stuff like this. So she, like the family bought her like the Dr. Dolittle soundtrack on CD. She got like Chumbawamba Tub Thumping on CD.
We were talking about that.
She got like all these CDs that people were buying for her, and like the word got out, and finally our parents were like, fuck. We had no plans on getting this for her, but now like this is all her gifts because she's been running her mouth, and they had to buy her the boombox with the CD player.
So pigeonholed him.
Yeah,
because
fucking
they had
chess
no
move.
fucking choice.
That's a chess move.
Chess move.
I was like, damn, you got that.
How we doing, Brennan?
We got 15 minutes on that card.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We can wrap it up with a little Christmas cheer
Yeah,
here
let's
for
do
all my
it.
beautiful people. Oh yeah, hold on.
That just tipped over.
Just tip it over for me.
I got a little tube here we can go talk about.
I got a pool game that just tipped over.
Yo, I just want to
Hey.
say thank you
Tilt.
to everybody this watching our podcast and anybody who's tuned in over the years. We really, really appreciate you guys. Just checking us out, man. We just do this for fun. I'll probably just be hanging out at a spot with these guys, just kicking it, doing the same thing, and that's why we like to put it on air for you. And it's really been a hell of a time. So 2023 was a lot of fun, and thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
y'all.
Merry Christmas.
And what else?
Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And what? And happy holidays.
Who sings that song?
And
Sick,
cinch.
baby.
Let's keep it that way.
Oh,
Hey, Brennan.
Dad joke.
that was
Yeah.
Joking. Merry Christmas.
You got us.
No kids, so I'm buying up the fire, no mids. Then hotboxing the whip with St. Nick. Yo, things change as we age. I used to want PlayStation games, now I want to raise. Yo, it's days like this. Normally I wouldn't forget, but this eggnog got me lit. Even if you get another itchy wool knit, man, don't act like a dick and give your grandma a kiss.
Cause it's that time of year again. Now can you feel that Christmas cheer? It's Merry Christmas time. Snow angels and Christmas lights. Santa's gone but my present's here. I can't wait to see what I get this year. It's Merry Christmas time. Love my family more each year goes
Used to be all I wanted was some ho-ho-hos. Now I just look forward to chilling with all my bros. Sipping brandy, canes of candy, come in handy. Cause passing on the spirit is just all I know. I can't wait to gather around and play flicks with good old Saint Nick. Wishing for the 25th, I've been patient. Let's open gifts now, I don't think I'll make it. Already gave myself a trip to Vegas, but I wanna see my people smile when they open theirs. Hoping there's something that they wanted cause they know I care. Salty ass Scrooge McDucks can sit over there or pull a chair for the good times and holy prayers. Yeah, we live the life that we